Gear Mondays, the greatest Metal Gear podcast ever.
I don't agree with you.
Releasing on Monday, every Monday.
How did you patch into my radio frequency?
Stinks in here. Bad.
Ladies, gearsmen, babies, and gentlethems, you are listening to Metal Gear Mondays, the podcast covering all things Metal Gear and Death Stranding from top to bottom, left to right, inside in, out, in pseudo-chronological order. As always, I am your host, and I've always gotten that right. This isn't the first time in 6 months that I got that right. I'm your host, Alessio Summerfield. Hello.
Hello, Alessio.
How are you?
Alessio. Hi, Alessio.
Hi,
What if
Alessio.
I just kept going from there? I'm like, all right, cool. That's your intro. Lily, who are you?
I'm gonna try something really quick.
Okay.
Heyo, it's Lily. Uh oh. Copyrighted for the look that James is giving me right now.
I'm confused.
Oh, I get what that is.
I feel like something.
I like that a lot.
Everything changed all at once.
Yeah, everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked.
James, who are you?
I'm James,
who?
continuously addicted to, honestly, just infrastructure at this point. I think I'm going to quit my job and become a city planner now.
Yep.
I think I've learned.
Can your
I've
first
learned a lot.
project? Can your first project be rebuilding and redesigning the fucking airport in Atlanta, Georgia?
That'd be so. Honestly, that would be so fun. I love little like tycoon games that are like you get to manage a little thing. I'd love to do an airport tycoon. Shout out.
Big
Shout out
shouts
Tycoons.
out to Hartford Jackson International Airport. Derogatory.
Yeah, 100% derogatory. I dropped Kristen off the other day, and no joke, she got out like half a mile away and was just like, "I'm walking the rest of the way."
Jesus.
All right,
Fuck that fucking
real
airport.
quick.
All my homies hate Hartfield's Jackson International Airport.
Except for Isaac for some reason.
Do you enjoy
Isaac's
it?
an anomaly. Isaac is
Yeah.
a cryptid, and we don't take what Isaac believes as gospel.
Yes, Isaac update 2025 actually. So
Is he-
Isaac,
is he
good.
safe?
Isaac got back from Turkey. Okay,
Good.
Okay.
everyone he traveled with had COVID,
Good.
and they were all very sick.
Of course.
And they did an all COVID positive cookout on July 4th.
Cute.
All COVID positive cookout.
Yes. So he's
You know?
he's better now. He's gotten over it.
Good.
He's good.
That's good.
Make the
Uh,
best of it, you know?
Alessio
That's cute.
alcoholism update 2025.
Yeah.
So I told these lovely co-hosts, hey, I'll be right on. I'm going to go get a water and a drink. I only got a drink. That's where we're at.
So he's
Uh,
just foregoing the water at this point,
Yeah.
folks.
And this is
And
lime Corona and a shot of tequila. So
Ooh, I like the addition of the shot of tequila.
yeah.
That
And
elevates it.
Let it be known, I literally only drink during the week when we're recording. So don't give
Okay.
me shit.
okay.
Now, we record most days of the week, so if the listeners do the math.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And quick video patron update. I think we should all stand and reveal our shirts real quick.
For sure. Yeah.
Sure.
Cool. I like that it's just like an ongoing thing.
$10 a month.
You get that and more.
Yeah. Unless you're cool with like your imagination filling in the gaps of like all the shuffling. Before we
I'm
get
still like not.
Oh,
I'm
sorry,
still
sorry,
like.
sorry.
I've realized again. Trans update 2K25.
825.
I'm like still. I haven't really thought about it a lot, but like I'm still like hyper aware that I have boobs now,
Mhm.
Yeah.
or like not hyper aware. And so like I stood up and I was like, oh fuck.
Oh, yeah.
It was very strange. I'm wearing a fucking shirt, so it's fine,
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
like,
Lily
I'll
OF
just like routinely wear
update
like
2025. If you want to see Lily's breasts,
yeah, they're here.
$10 a month.
They're right here for you.
Video
$10 a
podcast.
month. No, I'm just
Well,
like
the
I
deal.
just like I like watch back some of the clips, like the social media clips that I make for like, you know, hey, check out the, and like I'll just routinely wear like fucking low cut shit and I'm just like, what the Who am I?
Hell
What is
yeah.
happening?
Ooh, la,
I'm just
la.
like, I don't know what's going on, man.
It's Cover Girl. Oh yeah, so really quickly before we dive in, we're going to try to keep this episode a little shorter than the last two, primarily due to time constraints, but also because chapter 5 is pretty short. And for chapter 6, we're pretty much just introducing 4 new preppers and
Yeah.
then like 1 new region.
It's funny. I felt, we'll get into it, but I felt like I spent a lot of time in chapter 6, but then like not a ton necessarily happened.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, exactly.
I did a lot of roaming around and like
A lot of roaming.
Yeah, I think before we get into chapter 5 and chapter 6, and after we do this next thing, I think we should just like plant a flag and do side stuff discussion for a bit, and then just knock out the story stuff.
Yeah.
But first, we skipped it last week, but this week we're doing fan mail.
Hey.
Well,
what did we skip last week? Oh, the person, the supporter.
Yeah, so I'm gonna. Yeah, you want to pull up the $10 patron that sponsors this episode, Alessia?
Yeah. Are you gonna hit us with the Patreon script real quick while I do that?
Yeah. If you want to join us on Patreon, you absolutely can go to patreon.com/Metal Gear Mondays. That's where you can do that. We have a couple different tiers. $1 gets you access to our Discord where, listen, there's a lot of chaotic shit happening in the Discord. It's real fun. You owe it to yourself to check it out for $1 a month. Why not? Then at $5 a month, you get access to the Patriot Club, which is a monthly podcast that Alessio and I do with the Discord mods Chad and Nick. That's always very fun. We literally just recorded an episode about Claire Obscure Expedition 33, which is a pretty meaty episode. We did about 2 hours, which is, we try to keep them around like an hour or so, but like this was an extra bonus one. And the cool thing about it is that if you have not played Claire Obscure Expedition 33 and you are thinking about it, the first 50 minutes of the podcast is spoiler free. So you get a full podcast of the Patriot Club. And then if you have played it or you don't really care, you get a whole nother basically episode length podcast right
you
there.
Get
so
French Gear Fridays.
Yeah, French Gear Fridays.
Yeah, I like that.
Mon ami.
More like
So that's
Gear Fridays, am I right?
Sorry.
That's for $5 a month. For $10 a month, you can get video podcasts. So you get the video feed of this episode and all other episodes. You also get video for the Patriot Club, so you can watch video of that as well.
The most recent episode is absolutely worth the video.
Very, very good. Very good visuals for the most recent one on Claire Obscure. All of those tiers get access to all of the Patreon content that we produced before the year 2025. So all of Road Patriot Clubs, Let's Plays that we did on there, any posts that were on there, you get access to that no matter what level you appear at. We also do polls for Patriot Club Access patrons, where we do a one for you, one for me type of thing, where we pick a topic for the Patriot Club and then we put it to a vote. So we give you 4 options. You can pick which one you want us to talk about for the next one. So that's pretty cool. And then occasionally we do polls about things and post about things for all the tiers, including free tiers. So there's no reason not to check it out at patreon.com/Metal Gear Mondays. And one bonus that you get at the $10 tier as well is that you will be the sponsor of an episode of Metal Gear Mondays, which Alessio is about to say right now.
And this episode is brought to you by Tyler Washington.
Hey.
I was gonna try to guess the name live so that we could all say it in sync again.
Yeah. Like whales. Nice.
Yeah.
No, that was good. Thank you, Tyler. It's been years of your support, so much appreciated.
Literally.
Yeah. And so
also,
now. Oops, sorry. Go ahead.
Shut up, Tyler. He knows what he did.
He definitely
everything.
does know what he did.
Everything. He answers everything.
I accidentally left the supermarket label on this lime slice.
Oh, you have to consume it now.
Wait,
Those are the rules.
Yes.
Yeah. Now they're going to be mad at you that you buy your limes at Target.
Oh no,
Uh-oh.
I absolutely do not.
I don't shop at Target anymore, but imagine going to Target to buy your groceries.
For
That
any
seems
grocery, it's a
Yeah,
sick
yeah,
place
yeah.
to buy a
It's
grocery.
super expensive and it's not
Like-
that good.
Yeah.
right. Like even if they weren't like a fucking DI disaster, like why would you get
So
your
true.
groceries at Target? That's not what Target's for.
Yeah, exactly. Target is for like single mom tchotchkes, or much like our friend James and our friend Kelly, who for the longest time exclusively shopped at Target.
Incredible.
She just always ended up with a painting of a fucking horse. She got at Target.
Yeah, the
Just
horse
one.
painting.
Man.
She had
I
like
love
multiple
the horse painting.
paintings, little horse.
I'm
like
convinced
random horse.
there are souls in that painting waiting to be unleashed into the world.
Yeah,
Like,
the
no
horse
doubt.
has like a very sexual look in its eye.
Yeah, no, very primal. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
I do not like that at all. Like,
I hope
even
our
a little
next
bit.
I hope our next iTunes review is like great show. Wish they wouldn't get so bestial. But
Listen,
yeah,
and listen, if anybody out there is saying like, I don't like that you're saying things are too bestial, and you think I'm stirring a pot, you can just get out of here.
yeah.
Okay?
I just want to let it be known in Sicily we eat horse meat, and 2 summers ago I had horse meatballs. So that's how bestial I get.
How was it?
Let's
It
go.
was good.
Was it
I also
good?
had donkey carpaccio. It's pretty good.
Ooh. I bet
Alessio's
that
a furry, is what we're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are actually all euphemisms for furry dicks. So
Yeah. Well, he puts the caw in his mouth, and he's putting other
yeah,
things in there.
that's
too.
the donkin balls.
The
if you will.
donkin
hanukkah,
balls.
the donkin
Yeah.
balls.
Should
but
we
yeah.
read some listener responses and get away from this as fast as possible?
Yes. Lily, do you
Cool.
want to start us off?
Yes, I would like to start us off with a message from Kyle Martin, and I lost the page, but I found it again. Everything's great.
Nice.
Kyle says, "Can't believe after all these years, I'm not only getting to ride along, but play a fresh Kojima release in real time with the show. The moment where Sam cares for Lou as you're descending the ridge after the gatequake in the opening sequence is perhaps one of the most personal moments I've ever experienced in a video game. For the longest time, I never wanted kids, never saw myself as a father, never even liked kids, but lately, all my friends have been having kids. My own nephew is damn adorable, and he's going to be a little terror one day, but he's still adorable. I'm definitely softening. Then I start DS2, and within minutes, I have to soothe Lou, and what looks back at me are these beautiful eyes staring right into me. Loving and adoring, happy eyes. I'm bawling at this stage because for the first time in what feels like forever, there is someone, even if digital and fictitious, that needs me to care for them. False or not, it felt so powerful to make this child smile and hear a giggle. Now, before you get worried, I'm fine. It was a rough day, and Kojima's magic just did a number on me. I'm okay. However, Alessio and Lily both had a teary moment, so it can't just be me on a bad day. Kojima got something really right with that, despite his clunky dialogue and melodrama. He does get the occasional heartfelt moment really right."
I noticed an omission there.
Yeah, I
in
want
the
to
names.
be clear about one thing. I may have thrown my body off of the ridge many times because of physics,
And
but
hit a
that does
wombat
not
with a truck.
hit a wombat with a truck.
Yeah, I may have hit a wombat with a truck and then revealed to us privately today that he backed up into another one later. But
I put down a zip line, got in my truck, put it in reverse, and immediately got the notification. It's like it had like crawled against my tire while I was doing my work. But Lou also brought a tear to my eye. I'll just say that. Multiple tears, even. Some hit the ground.
Lou's great.
oh, some hit the ground.
Some hit the ground.
Some hit the ground. Thanks.
I
man.
also want to say there's going to be a point. There is a point, and it ties back to that line that Kyle said. Which thank you for your message, Kyle. We have another one later for Kyle to read as well. That we're gonna read a little bit later. But despite his clunky dialogue and melodrama, he does get the occasional heartfelt moment really right. There is a portion of chapter 6 that was so like full and subdued and really well done, and I really, really loved that moment. And he did that moment really well. And James,
I gotta know
totally
these.
agree.
I gotta
Exactly
figure out more about these fucking
Yeah.
co-writers because I'm wondering if
Right?
they're doing the heavy lift.
I know.
Yeah,
I'm so curious
right.
about that.
I'm also excited to talk about the X-Men, which we're going to talk about later this
Yes.
episode. 'Cause
Yes.
it's pretty much what we're becoming here.
Right.
Yeah. It's awesome though. I love it.
Also, is this Kojima's harem anime episode? It's like a X-Men. What if it was Tenchi Muyo? It's like the vibe I'm getting.
Oh my god.
We'll get into it.
We will.
Talk about it later.
Okay, should I go on to this next one?
Yeah.
All right. This is from Matt Sizemore. Porter to
Hey.
Porter. Matt says, I'm so happy to have you all back. Let me tell you, it's hard out here for a porter. I'm also super excited to have you guys covering DS2 as well, but for me, I'm just here waiting for DS1. As an Xbox boy, that's the only one I can play at the moment. Let me tell you, when you get to the remastered DS1 coverage, I'm going to be here to go hard in the fucking paint. That's right, Matt.
Hell yeah.
At any rate, he goes on, this is really interesting to me. At any rate, if you have any mailman questions, please send them to me via your local mailbox. Also, here's some pictures from my route here in beautiful Harlan, Kentucky. Matt, couple of cool things about this. One, it is beautiful.
Yeah, that
Two,
mountain in the mist
I'm-
is crazy.
I love the show Justified, which takes place in Harlan, Kentucky. So that's super interesting that that's where your route is. And three, I just thank you for your service. Like it seems like it is tough out there for a reporter, and I love snail mail, so thank you.
Matt, you should write us back. So we have a regular male person who comes, and I usually am out there with I almost said Lou, with Edith when we're
Whoa.
checking the mail.
It's all the same.
I'm usually out there whenever she shows up, because she shows up like right when Edith gets off of school. Matt, is it a faux pas to like give like a bottle of water or like a gift to the mail person?
I will let Matt write back and answer that question. I don't think it is.
Okay.
I see like videos and stuff all the time of like mail people, like like
Okay.
people like leaving out like drinks and like fridges and
Yeah,
snacks
yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff for delivery drivers all the time and mail people, and I think it tends to be generally appreciated, especially when it's so fucking hot. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know that we have to get to the game. I do have
Yeah.
a quick mailman story that's fucking amazing.
I love a
Yes.
mailman story.
Well, I was walking around my neighborhood in Queens before we moved to outside of Atlanta, and I can't remember what I was doing, but I was riding a bike, and I stopped at the red light and was like looking both ways, and then I see this mail guy out of the corner of my eye. So if you've lived in a big city, you know that like the mail people don't actually drive vehicles or anything; they just walk, right?
Mm.
This dude was grumbling to himself, was just like, motherfucking goddamn it. And he had like the mailboxes that don't have a slot,
Oh,
it's,
yeah.
and it's like
Yeah.
a slotless box just for the postal worker.
Yep.
He had it open and he was moving some boxes around, like switching out his letters or whatever. On the top shelf, I saw he had a fifth of whiskey
Good for it.
and a box of cigarillos. It was the greatest.
He's an American hero right there. Come on.
A true patriot. We're talking about everything going on in the country right now in politics. and shit.
Wow.
That's a true patriot.
That's right. That's right.
Get your whiskey,
Shout out
get
to
your
that guy.
cigarillos.
Hell yeah.
You know, it'd be fucking wild. Next a week after this comes out, you get a letter. They're a listener.
That'd be amazing.
God, and we're
Wait for it.
celebrating you, dear listener, if you indeed are here. Good fucking shit.
If you
Find
want to
the
have your
snail
shit read on the show, you should send us an email at contact@metalgearmondays.com. I'm not just saying that because we only get letters from the same few people, but I want to hear from more of you guys specifically. And if I may, at some point in this episode, I'm going to ask for a few minutes to get on a soapbox. And I want-
What
and I
else is
wanna-
new these days?
And I want to hear you guys' responses. So please send us an email.
I'm so
contact@metalgearmondays.com.
Interesting. We do not know what this is.
Yeah, this is gonna be
This is
good.
not vetted with James and I beforehand, so Alessio's going fucking rogue, baby. I'm here for it. Let's fucking go.
I'm going to draw a magic card that's like in the middle of your podcast, have a side podcast, and then determine.
Yeah. And then draw another one. It's like tear up your podcast and throw it in the air, and then wherever it lands, you destroy all of those podcasts. Yeah.
Let's throw them over Austin, Texas. Anyway,
Let's Jesus. Let's talk about chapter 5, conflagration, shall we?
So really quickly, I just want to come out in front of this and
Congratulations.
I knew that was coming. I was like, come on.
I just want to say that I love that Hideo Kojima and the folks at Kojima Productions totally fell in line with a long-time Hollywood tradition of casting Italians as Latinos. Just because I can't tell if Neil is supposed to be Spanish or Mexican, or if he's speaking Spanish to the soldiers with him who happen to be Mexican, but we're clearly in Mexico again.
Yeah.
And later there will be a like flashback that kind of implies what's going on here. But I just want to flag this before we get to it. In an encounter that we're about to have, I just need you to know that the Italian man, who may or may not be playing a Mexican, when he gets shot, says "Mamma Mia."
Yeah, he sure fucking
He really does. You see it in the subtitle and everything. It's incredible.
It's fucking incredible.
I literally had to pause the game and just be like, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
There are so, like, I've noticed these two chapters, and especially in chapter 6 especially, there are so many Mario references. That like
maybe
I don't think I took note of them, but there's at least two more that I noticed in chapter 6 that are like, he knows,
which is like kind of on brand, right? Because isn't there like a Princess Peach thing in DS1?
Please don't say Princess.
Yeah,
Princess Beach. That's what it is. Right? That's what it is.
Every time I hear Princess Beach, I'm like one step closer to drowning myself.
One step closer to the edge,
yes.
And he is about to break.
100%. So I will go on the record. I will, as an Italian American, I have tripped and caught myself and said the words "Mamma Mia."
No, I don't believe you. I don't fucking believe you.
I swear to God.
Wow, you heard it here first, folks.
It happens very rarely. It's like Isaac swearing.
14 fucking years.
Yeah, it's like Isaac swearing. It happens like once in a blue moon.
I'm obsessed with that.
So I'm going to go ahead and say the thing that is the more realistic, stereotypical Italian thing, and it's very similar to like the Midwest whenever somebody trips or does something, is "bo" with a B apostrophe OH. And they also use it as sort of like when you tell somebody something that's a little unbelievable and you're like "bo" at the end. Like it's sort of like this. It's a lot like the Japanese "ne," which is like, you know. But yeah, so "bo" is like in real life, if an Italian got tripped, they would probably say that.
Bo.
Yeah.
I and really quickly, and one more thing before we get into the game. Yes. Do either of you want to tell us what the definition of conflagration is? Because I know you both know that and have known it the entire time. So if one of you wants to like your entire
James,
life,
do you want to take this one, Mr. Haiku himself?
Yeah, I would love to. Conflagration, according to Oxford Languages, is an extensive fire which destroys a great deal of land or property.
It's weird that and I only checked it because I had to, not because I didn't know the word, but it's like every place that I found the definition, it involved property. So it's like very specific fire.
Yeah.
So begs to ask, like, whose property is this?
I don't know.
Who could say? But we are in.
I can't tell.
Well, we've woken up in this place. So at the end of the last chapter, we got sucked into the tar wall, and he got fucking flung into this place. And Sam wakes up. And if I had a nickel for every time Sam got sucked into a nightmare world of like a mysterious soldier and like crazy things happening that features a person that he sees hallucinations of when he connects to his BB pod, I'd have 2 nickels. But it is weird that it happened twice. So
yeah, it is very explicitly the same fucking thing that happened in the first game.
Yeah. I think the first one he got sucked up by like a tornado or some shit, but like this one is
there was
the night rain tornado.
Do we ever get anything in the first game about like, does Sam have like military trauma? Like, why does he have these like? Why is this how this appears to him?
They're shaped by the person So
Yeah.
like Cliff had military
It's like-
experience.
Okay.
Yes, so it's
Yeah.
like Cliff's nightmare realm, and this is like ostensibly this Italian Mexicans.
Yeah, I think we can just come
Nightmare
out and
Realm.
say that
His
based
name
on
is-
based on all
His
of the
name's-
shit that was released prior to the game being released, his name is
Yeah.
Neil.
Yeah.
I think I did like say it a couple of times last
Yeah,
episode,
yeah,
so it's like whatever.
I
But
think I
like,
said
so
it
this
too,
so
yeah.
weird. This is like Neil's nightmare realm.
Yeah, this is. I wanted to ask about Neil because I think I missed something. Is Neil not Tarman's son?
No, I don't think so.
No.
They're not the same person.
Yeah, I don't
I feel like I didn't get a good look at the actor playing Tarman's son, so I saw Neil and I was like, "Oh yeah, Tarman's son's here."
That'd be
No,
fucking.
I think I was
weird.
wrong.
Yeah, no. I don't think
Okay,
so.
different guys. Thank you for confirming.
I also, even though this happens way later, it's very minimal. So I just want to talk about two things really quickly. So they're like, as far as I know, they're the only two elevator like flashbacks that we get in these two chapters.
Mhm.
So there's one that's from the perspective of a small child that's clearly in danger and like asking for, I
Yep.
think mom and dad. I think, and you see like a burn mark on the hand.
Yes.
And then the second flashback, which again I only got two, so I'm assuming there's only two,
Yeah, same. I only got two.
is Neil, who has the burn on the back of his hand. So assuming that's the kid that we saw, Neil, heartfelt upset, telling somebody that he's got to quote like go over the border or something. So I do just want to put out on Front Street, if we're going to confirm that his name is Neil, even though the game hasn't yet, I just want to say that like it has been said that Neil's whole thing is that he was hired by the government to bring brain dead pregnant women back from Mexico. So like that
Yeah.
has been established.
Yeah.
Like anything that has shown his name has also established that.
Yes, and also
Yes.
we also kind of like start learning about like the brain dead women in this episode, these chapters as well.
Yeah,
These
yeah.
chapters.
So it's kind
like-
of a spoiler, but not really. It's like a spoiler for later in this episode.
yeah.
But yeah, Lily, do you want to tell us about what looks like the dopest fucking party in Mexico
what
City?
an incredibly
Right?
cool fucking set piece. It's,
Yeah, it's beautiful.
insane. The fireworks and the sparklers are going off over the fire and everything like that. You wake up, Sam wakes up, and him and Dollman are in this place, and there's all like the shadowy figures kind of walking around, and then like out of nowhere, like right in front of him, you see Elle Fanning, just zombie walking by, and she walks like off screen, and Sam's like, "The hell?"
She's covered
and-
in gunk.
Yeah, she's covered in gunk. She's wearing like a white dress, but she's covered in all this like black gunk and stuff like that. And it's like, oh, okay, she's just here. Might as well.
Yeah.
Um,
and she's
and
walking
it's-
with like ghost people.
yeah, she's like
Yeah.
in a procession. Like there's like there's these ghost people that are in front of and behind her, and she's like in a procession of them walking. So she's in some type of like trance or daze or something doing this. And so Sam looks for her. She kind of like disappears. Does an explosion happen that like distracts him, or does she just disappear and he just goes?
I think there's some sort of. I mean, this whole
This whole
chapter,
thing,
there's like
yeah.
It's just
random shit
insane.
blowing
Big
up.
explosion.
explosions, fires, things like that.
There are like sprinklers the size, or sparklers
Sparklers,
the size of my head that are just spinning everywhere all the time.
Everywhere, yeah. But regardless, he loses track of Elle Fanning, and
As we all do.
As we all do. I'm always losing track of Elle Fanning. And then you have control, and you're just walking down the street, and then eventually, like you have to take care of some of his like soldier guys. They're like walking down the street, and they're like tactically sweeping, and then it's just a matter of like
They're like the
sneaking
skulls.
around.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're basically the skulls, yeah. But it's a matter of like either sneaking around them or like taking them out. I'm fucking in it, so I'm doing
Right.
I'm like behind a car, then like bop, 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 and like doing my action hero thing.
yeah.
Because I think even in the first one, like that's kind of what it was about for me, was like really indulging in the action aspect of it. And even though
During
I'm
the
doing
Nightmare
that
Realm stuff? Or
yeah,
during-
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. During the Nightmare Realm stuff. And
Oh,
so
sure.
even though I'm indulging in the action stuff more in the main game in DS2, like this is the chance to just fucking let loose and just go for it.
What was your go-to weapon for this section?
I was using the shotgun for most of it until I realized how fucking awesome the grenade pistol was for it.
The
And
grenade,
then
I just can't stop with the grenade pistol. I love
this was the chapter, and this was the moment where I was just like, I need to have the grenade pistol on me at all fucking times
it. Same.
because it rules. So
Yeah, it's great.
and it's just So like taking the guys out with a shotgun, I started using the grenade pistol later in the big arena battle. With,
Yeah.
all the guys, but like I was shotgun, going around like bop, 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 and like
Hell
taking them
yeah.
out as I went.
This was the first and only time that I've used the tar cannon.
Yeah, because I think you have to because
Yeah, it
You
was
have
like
to.
sitting there when
Yep.
you first come in.
I have not fabricated one since.
Yeah.
I think I still have the one that I got from the Nightmare somewhere in my truck or something.
I
Yeah.
stole a bunch of them from the world map to recycle into materials, but so I was actually going to ask you guys. So it wasn't until like way later in this chapter that I realized that the tar cannon could put out fires.
Yeah.
Did you guys know that before this?
I
didn't know. No,
I knew about it. I saw like a short gameplay preview of this section before it came out, and so I knew that was what the tar cannon was for. But I had seen some kind of like strewn about by other players before this scene as well. I was kind of like, when am I going to use that though? Like I haven't seen like any random like brush fires break out yet,
Well,
Well, I guess the one with the
Well, I was so fucking frazzled during that rescuing that kangaroo
Right.
mission that I wouldn't have even thought to use the tar
like
cannon.
rush into the
So
roo.
the reason why I was asking about that though, so before I inevitably took on the like action hero situation, like you guys are talking about, I was trying to like sneaky snake.
Yeah.
And actually, interestingly enough, while we're talking about sneaking, this level feels very much so like Europe in Metal Gear Solid 4.
Yeah. Yes.
the
Like
way-
the narrow streets and like
But anyway, so I took like a side path, and there was a tunnel that was filled with like burning cars. And at the time, I was like, "Oh, well, I can't go that way. I guess I have to go back up." But then while I was fighting those dudes, that's when I realized that the tar was putting out the fire. So I didn't go back down to see if I could go through that tunnel. Did you guys experience the tunnel or find it or anything?
No, I don't think I did.
Yeah. But essentially, it's like just that. It's like you're kind of walking through a bunch of dudes.
Yeah, it's pretty much like a corridor up to a certain point, which is like just like kind of like a Call of Duty hallway shooter almost. It's pretty cool.
Alessia, it reminded me, I don't know if it reminded you of this at all, but it kept reminding me of like the carnival area in Nier Automata.
Oh, a little bit.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
All just like very fun vibe for I felt like it was a good twist on like a good evolution of like the war scenes from the first game, which felt kind of like Hellscape, like Darkness 1, you're in hell now style.
Yeah. Cool whenever games, including like Hitman games, when games use unconventional light sources to you to the enemy.
Yeah.
Because like
I love that shit.
You just think you're good, and then all of a sudden some fucking fireworks go off, and suddenly everybody's like, "Who's that shit bag in the corner?"
Not good anymore.
But yeah. And then once you get through this, you find Neil and his friends just smoking cigarettes in the graveyard like they're high schoolers. So this is the time that I got sneaky as fuck, and every time Neil summoned dudes, I would dispatch them without them even knowing what was happening.
Oh shit!
And then I would grenade pistol the fuck out of Neil every time, and that's when I heard Mama. Every time you shoot him with a grenade, Mamma Mia.
Mamma Mia.
Yeah, that's about when. Yeah, So it's pretty much like a corridor up until you get to Neil, and when you get to the area where you're fighting him, you get another cutscene.
Yeah.
And it's really, really badass. Like Neil's like looking at his watch. His watch is like all fucked up. He seems like he's like very like twitchy and looking around. He's very worried about something.
Oh, we didn't talk about how he showed up. So when he shows up, he's got like a bag over his head.
We talked about that in the end of the
like
last
tied
episode.
up. Oh, okay,
because that was technically chapter 4.
Before the title
right.
card.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But yeah, so he's like looking at his watch and he's like sitting on these steps and he's like looking around all worried about stuff. And big moment of indulgence. He puts on his bandana again.
Oh yeah, big Metal Gear.
And we get the skull flash again.
Yeah, I got chills.
Yeah, and then there's this scene like the scene of like it zooms out and like all these fucking candles light up on the statue
Very
behind
cool.
them, and all the skull guys are just like they're just like all throwing cigarettes and like throwing all, and it's like it is one of the coolest visuals
Yeah, it's really
like
sick.
Mhm.
ever. It is so fucking cool.
I'll be curious to see if
Um,
they like choreograph that IRL, like with all
Yeah.
those dudes sitting on a set. You know what I mean? Like, was it?
oh yeah,
Yeah, like
Yeah, I
that'd be cool
wonder.
shit.
That would be really cool.
Um,
but it's just
Yeah.
like it's this is gonna seem like I'm making fun of it and I'm not, but it's like very like West Side Story.
yeah.
Like cool dudes sitting on the
Totally.
stoop, like chucking their cigarettes.
No,
and
it's
just
super
like,
cool. Like,
yeah,
I
it's
mean,
very
I
cool.
wasn't even being sarcastic when I said it was like high school kids. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and in the graveyard, like,
Yes,
It is
uh,
neat. It,
doing their thing.
this
Yeah, I
like
got-
boss encounter felt so fucking 2007. I don't know if
Yes.
you guys felt it. It felt
Very,
old school,
like,
third person
old school,
crusher
like,
shooter.
big
Yeah.
old arena, running around a bunch.
In a good way. Like
In a good way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very good way. In a good,
Like,
absolutely good way.
It was very
Complimentary.
fun. I like the way. I feel like it from a like design perspective, it was a lot more. It was a lot easier to follow than I felt like some of the hell scenes in the first game were, where like
Mhm.
Cliff would disappear and it would maybe take a little bit to find him again. Like Neil has like the nice trail of light that follows him,
Mhm.
so you can kind of get the general area that he's in. I really enjoyed the fight. But
Yeah.
I'm impressed that you snuck around and took people out. I think I was guns blazing
No,
the
I
whole
just
time.
went fucking straight into it. It fucking ruled. I was like climbing up and like aiming down off of buildings at guys on the ground. It was like I was fully into it. I was like getting the experience.
Incredible.
Hey, I was also fully into it.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Sneaky,
Like
sneaky boy.
what I think what I love about it, about things like this is that like again, I talked about this in the last episode when we were taking out the like the weather observatory or whatever.
Mhm.
The combat is so dynamic that you can just kind of feel like you are entrenched in what you're doing,
Yeah.
Mhm.
no matter how you approach it. And I really,
Totally.
really appreciate that.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
Good. Also, the crazy shit that just like happens on the fly. It's
Oh
like,
yeah.
Yeah.
it's super
Yeah.
cool.
Oh, I don't know if I mentioned this at the end of the last episode. I think I thought of it after we got off, but Alessio, you pointed out that you can read Frankenstein in the
Mhm,
thing. When the lightning flashes on Neil, I couldn't help but think of like Kojima kind of Frankensteining this old
Oh.
character design and showing
Oh,
like
yeah.
I can bring it back to life if I want to. Like
Yeah,
it was my
yeah.
idea, which I stole from
Yeah, that's cool. Well, and also like
Yeah.
the lightning kind of being
Yeah,
like
it was just like it's like
reanimation.
oh that's fucking
Yeah.
rad. I really
That's pretty
liked it.
fucking
Very
cool. The thing I think I appreciate the most about this fight is the environment that you're
Yeah.
fighting in.
Yeah.
It's like it's small, but it's so
It's very
detailed.
vertical.
Yeah, because it's like
Mhm.
you've got this like bombed out apartment building, and then across from it you've got this like bombed out tower, like
Yep.
clock tower, and then connecting everything is sort of this like overhead kind of walkway
Mhm.
awning, and then you've got this massive church.
Yeah.
And then
a
obviously
big
you've got
old
the
plaza.
streets.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got the streets
Yeah.
that you came in from that I think you can actually go back and double down in the middle of it if you want.
Mhm.
That's so, yeah.
And then in the dead center you just have like a big fucking cemetery kind of deal.
Mhm.
So it's just crazy that like if we're talking square footage,
Yeah,
there's,
it's
like,
huge.
there's like 3 levels from another game. Like,
And it
you know,
very intentionally leads you through each. So like you get to experience the full space. Like I remember probably midway through the fight when I realized I was like on the other side of
Mhm.
the kind of courtyard from where I started. I was like, oh fuck, like this place is huge.
yeah.
Yeah.
I love the kind of like
Um,
weirdly otherworldly, like Bloodborne, fucking
Mhm.
obsidian rock crazy shit on the sides of the
Yeah.
church.
Yes.
It's so cool.
Very
And I
good
think
architecture.
I think the other thing too is we were kind of comparing it to like the cliff stuff, and I really love the cliff stuff in the first one was some of my favorite things in Death Stranding 1. But I think the difference here is that like the restrictions that you have with cliff stuff is that like these are like World War I, World War II, Vietnam. So these are real events, like real wars that and you kind of are trying to like stay faithful to like how it was then as best as possible. Whereas here, as far as I'm aware, like it's not associated with any like real life lore or event, so you can just
Yeah.
kind of go crazy.
Yeah.
And so I think it allows for a little bit extra freedom in creativity as far as like building out the levels and like making them more interesting and like less cluttered, I guess, or less confusing.
Yeah.
Very, very cool.
Yeah. And
And
pretty
also,
much-
it lends
sorry.
itself really well to like all of the toys that I feel like they've given you at this point. Like to go back to the grenade pistol, like it was very satisfying to be like kind of far away from the group and line up the arc perfectly to where it like hits like two of them at once.
Yeah.
And it was equally as satisfying to be up close, I felt like.
Mm-hmm.
James, did you know
like,
that if you
sneak in-
hold R2, it goes from being an arc to a straight shot?
Oh no, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I
it's like
discovered that
the
later,
grenades.
so.
Yeah.
Oh no shit. Okay.
I mean, the arc is
okay.
really helpful, but like if you
That's
ever want to
great
just like
to
turn
know.
it into a regular
Okay.
gun,
Yeah, I will be. That's
I
awesome.
will
I had no
absolutely
idea.
be doing that.
Yes.
And that's the other thing too, is like all the toys and stuff you bring up. It's like I don't know officially, but I can only assume there's going to be more of these, much like the glyph sequences in the first one.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm excited to like as I kid myself out more and kind of like get more involved with the combat system and stuff, like taking new tactics into future versions of this.
Yeah.
So it's like you get like you can pick up like a blade in chapter 6.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of want to just go in there and take that and just be like, yeah, fuck it,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
like kind
yeah.
of see what that's all about. So
I do like to. I can't remember if the first game had this or not, but if you're crouched and you're behind cover, you kind of get this contextual like press L2 to pop out kind of a thing. So you can kind of do this like sort of stealthy,
Yeah.
kind of like hide but then stick your head out kind of a deal. And that's pretty cool. Like
it's
catch
telling
people.
that I don't know if the first one did that because I just fucking
Yeah, I
I
really
don't know
can't
either.
remember. I literally have not played it since it came out, so I just have like total brain fog.
but yeah, so it's a really cool battle. You can kind of deal with it how you want to, but when you finally get all of his guys and you get kneeled down, you get the like and the like slow motion like like death sequence.
He's
And
way
then-
tankier than you expect, but
Oh yeah, he's very tanky.
Very tanky.
Yeah. But he kind of like collapses on the statue that he started out from, and then as Sam approaches, he wakes up and he like points his gun, and then what I thought was really cool, he pulls the bandana off, and then as soon as he pulls it off, he's in civilian clothes, which I thought was really cool, a really cool touch. And then he like mutters something before he passes out, and the subtitle says Nirvana.
well, explicitly it says ne ... Vana, so they could be
Vana.
separate words for all we
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, but that's the vibe there. And Dollman's just like, oh, did he say Nirvana?
He's very
And
assumptive.
it's like his place doesn't seem like Nirvana to me. And it's just like, thank you, Dollman, for your astute commentary here. And then does he disappear or does like stuff just start happening?
I think Sam gets pulled back out, right?
Yeah, I think
Well,
Sam...
no, he sees at some point he sees Elle Fanning under a pile of rubble.
Oh, that's right. And then he
And he tries to rescue her, and then a fucking meteor whale comes in and like
hit.
That
Yeah. And then it like
Then
flashes white. And he comes out. So really quickly before we tackle what happens when he comes out of the gate, just straight up. I mean, that is chapter 5 essentially.
Yeah.
But real quick, I need to show Lily and James this.
Oh God!
Did anybody spot this when you came out of the gate? I just sent it to you on Discord.
Let's see. Oh, I sure did, and it scared the shit out of me.
It's for like a split second.
Yeah, 100%.
It's very alarming.
What the fuck is going on, man?
Yeah, so for everybody at home, there is like, I'm not even kidding, it is like maybe on screen for like 2 Mississippis. Dollman has like an angry face, his eyebrows are fucked up, and he's got red eyes when you come out. It's very weird. Yeah, so I don't know what the fuck's up with that, but you come back out of the tar gate.
Yeah. So you come out of the tar gate, and then I don't know what the fuck these animals are, because they aren't badgers, they aren't wolverines. They don't really have they kind of look like Tasmanian devils, but they don't really have Tasmanian devils in Australia anymore. But like, Hideo might have just been like, oh, Tasmanian devils are cool, and put them in there anyway.
Yeah.
But whatever the fuck, these like weird dog things are munching at this like golden sarcophagus.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
And then
nasty.
one of the red robot dogs, like that the robots that show up earlier, like shows up out of nowhere and like barks and like scares it away.
Yeah, and like
and then
Sam
runs
does
after
nothing
him.
about it either.
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
And then runs after him. Like the robot's not a problem. And then they go up to the sarcophagus and you can see like Elle Fanning's like dirty face inside of the sarcophagus. And for some reason, Dollman's like, we should take this to the Magellan.
yeah,
And
Dollman's a freak, is what I'm learning.
yeah. All right. And then that is the end of chapter 5. And we get the title card for chapter 6, Chrysalis.
Chrysalis.
I guess let's talk about this cutscene, and then once we kind of get free reign again, let's talk about side stuff.
Yeah.
Hello, my name is Chris Yellis. Good to meet you.
It's funny because like I know that it's supposed to look like sarcophagus, but given the texture and the material that it looks like it's made out of, it just looks like a sleeping bag. I'm like, why is she?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's just in a little.
It really
little
does.
curled up. Yeah.
But yeah, with like literally no fucks given, you're just kind of like back on the Magellan, and Tarman and Fragile are just performing
Like-
surgery on this
Yeah.
woman they don't know.
Which, by the way, Tarman's like tar tools that he's just using,
Right.
that they just don't explain. Great, amazing.
He's really mastered the tar.
Yeah. Also, it's just very
Um,
weird that this mysterious woman, Elle Fanning, if you will, is just like in this white untouched dress at
Yeah.
this point. Like I got
Right.
big. Oh my god, what is her name? The like white, like ice chick from X-Men. What is her name?
Oh, Emma-
White Queen.
Emma Frost.
Emma Frost. There
Emma
we go. I got
Frost,
big,
yeah.
like Emma Frost vibes from the outfit.
Big time. But they're doing all these checkups on her, and then they get it. Like they go in and like this fucking skeeved me out.
Oh,
But like
that's
the
gross.
the circles on her arms.
Oh,
She
yeah.
has like
Deeply
they look like octopus, like an
Yeah,
octopus
suckers, yeah.
sucker had been there
Mhm.
and left a mark
Yeah.
or something.
Deeply, deeply uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But they're like picking at it, and it's just like, I hate looking at this. I hate looking at this.
Yeah, big
And then
substance
it,
vibes.
Yeah, big substance
Yes.
vibes. And then it like squirts like tar or like something out, and it lands on Fragile's like hand or wrist or
Mhm.
something.
Yeah.
And it accelerates the aging in that spot. So it's like an anti-rainy, and that she can produce
Yep.
something that creates the effect of timefall.
I'm gonna go ahead
Um,
and also call out that like the way they choose to just like have it work randomly whenever the fuck they want it to is also
Yeah.
irritating. But
Yeah. There are a few instances of that. It makes me chuckle every time because I'm like, it's not
Yeah.
happening today, huh?
I mean, I guess you can hand wave it and be like, she's just getting in control of her ability.
Well, I mean, they literally they literally do like a later on they do like, we'd like you to join the X-Men initiative or the Avengers
Yeah,
initiative
yeah.
and
Almost-
control
Yeah.
your powers speech later, which is very funny. And it's very funny that is attached to the thing that I really liked about that scene or those scenes. So it's just really funny.
But these things that they're like picking at too, they almost look like feathers, but also
Yeah.
thorns. They're really weird. So they try to
Yeah.
pull out, and almost like her body almost like retaliatorily is like, what the fuck
Like
are you
it's-
doing?
Yeah.
It's like a defense mechanism or
And
something.
she like wakes up as well.
Yeah.
So it's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah,
Also,
and so there's,
Tarkat is licking up the
Oh,
liquid
yeah.
that hits the ground, which is real gross.
yeah.
Yeah, that cat's
Um,
gnarly.
but they say a lot of like interesting things, but the thing that I'm primarily interested in is that they think that she was born in the nightmare realm, that's where she came from.
That means
It-
people fucked in the nightmare realm.
It felt
Yeah,
to
it's kinda
me
weird.
like at this point I was like, what a weird assumption to make, y'all. Like
Yeah.
why is this what we're leading with? I think Dollman brings it up first, and I'm like, don't fucking
Huh?
listen to him.
Yeah.
He's shady, man.
He's shady.
Well, also multiple times in episode 6, they are like, let's have a conversation about her without asking her anything.
yeah.
It's very weird. Also, they just name
Yes.
her. So like Fragile's like,
Yeah.
I named her Tomorrow. And I'm like,
Like,
It's like,
okay.
she has a
okay.
name. Like, you should
Did
ask
you
her
ask her
You
her
asked
name?
her name. But like she doesn't seem to like suggest that she has one later anyway. So like who knows?
I mean, sure, but it's just real fucking weird behavior.
Yeah, it's very weird. There is also a part where like she's awake, she starts and this like really like adds weight to my theory. She starts sucking her thumb.
Yeah.
Yes, there's also an extra point to your theory whenever
Yes.
they say they repurposed dead man's
vaccines.
Yeah.
We repurposed Lou's vaccines and gave them to Tamara. It's like,
Mhm.
oh, did you?
My
Yeah.
only thing about
Interesting.
it though is she doesn't react to Sam's voice or presence in any way whatsoever.
Well,
And
I mean,
I feel
mean,
like, and it's not
she
now
was-
or later in the episode either.
right, but she may not remember if she's like she's older now, she's like an
Yeah.
adult now, and she was trapped in this nightmare realm for however long. If she is in fact Lou, it's like,
The
would
true
she
love
even remember?
persists. True love persists.
I don't know, man.
There was just like no inkling that even like I feel like if that was the case, there would be like a little tell somewhere in these cutscenes.
Maybe.
But maybe you're right. We'll see.
But the conversation they have later too is just like interesting
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
about
Yeah,
like
we'll
family
see.
and stuff like that. So we'll talk about that later. But yeah,
I think at
and
this
then
point, they're like, "Go to your room, Sam. Fuck you." Like they're like,
yeah, basically they send him to they're just like, let us take care of this, and then they just send him to his room without any supper.
yeah.
Basically.
I like that
I
while
was
you're
like,
in
what
the
the
room
fuck did I
too.
do?
From time to time, you can hear like other people outside of the door doing stuff.
Mhm. I like that part
Um,
too.
Are there any times when you go to the shower that you see people out there? Because I feel like every time I go to the shower, it's just Sam walking out one door and into the other.
I see Fragile.
Oh,
most
dude.
times.
Yeah, Fragile. You
Yeah.
start seeing like people like walking out in the
Got it,
hallways,
got it,
and like,
got it.
"Hi, Sam," and stuff like that. So it's
I
like,
did.
literally, I saw one where Rainey was just like, "Hi, Sam," and I was like, "Yes."
Yes.
I'm gonna go ahead and admit something, which is like, as much as I'm like on pace with this game and I feel the vibes and I'm taking it easy, when it takes 20 fucking cutscenes of Sam turning the shower on for you to get
Yeah.
like one unique one,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
baby, I'm fucking hammering through those. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't care. That's
Well,
so, like,
yeah,
I'm skipping
and
all of them.
I fucked up, and I got in the habit of skipping them too, and then I think I skipped a unique one on accident.
No,
I was like,
100%.
shit.
Yeah, you see like a slightly different animation
Yeah.
as your fucking gift. and
Yeah,
you're
I'm like,
"Ah,
no.
I will just watch a fucking YouTube compilation of shower cutscenes,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
give a shit.
Well,
I
and
don't
then
got
like
time.
the multiple times when I'm like, I should just let it ride. It's
Right.
just Norman Reedus like naked, and I'm like,
Yeah,
all
Yeah,
right,
just like
cool.
chilling out, let it ride with Norman Reedus on
Yeah.
AMC. You know
How
what I mean?
many how many fucking shower scenes did they film with
Yeah,
Norman
I don't
Reedus?
fucking know. As many as possible. Hideo's a freak. We know
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
There is like, and the other thing too is like with the sink and like washing your face and stuff. Like I also wash my face every time as well, and it's
Yeah,
like
same. And
I
drink.
really
and
want to watch these because I remember the first sync cutscene was fucking the hallucination
yeah,
with Lou, and it's like
Yeah.
I want to know, but like I'm just like I just don't care. I can't care.
Well, and again, I'll do like one or two here and there, but then it's
Yeah.
like I'm just like, nah, dude. Like,
Like, enough is enough.
Yeah.
but
And just about the private room as well, Tyler, sponsor of the show, Tyler Washington, did confirm that the coffins you get on the wall are people you connect.
no, nice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
so
think
again,
I noticed that this time
why-
it didn't change after a certain amount of time.
why are they coffins? Again, the
Yeah,
question
what's going on?
remains.
It is
It's very weird.
Yeah.
Well, there's a conversation a little bit later involving like dead things and the network that I'm just like very uncomfortable about. I'm just like, wait a minute, what now?
I know the further we get in, and honestly, the more people we bring on board this ship, I'm just like, this shit ain't going the way we want it to go.
Yeah, what's going on here?
Yeah, some weird shit happening.
Also, I'm wondering what the next woman's special powers will be because you know it's going to be a woman.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do we want to talk about side stuff before we?
Yeah, well, so let's just kind of say where we wind up going. So we get our next mission where we have to go get these weapons and burrowing bombs from a brigand camp, and then
Yeah, it's like
more
literally
stuff happens after
within
that, so.
eyeshot.
Yeah, I think Charlie
so
sends
close.
you out.
Yeah.
Is that his name,
yeah,
Charlie? Did I mess
Yeah.
that up?
Yeah, no, it's Charlie.
As I said it out loud, I was like, "Who the fuck is named Charlie? What a weird." It's just such a normal name for
For like
this
everything
game.
else
Yeah.
going on. It's just like, what the fuck is
Well, it's
happening?
also like a military name too, right? Because you've
Yeah.
got Alpha
yeah,
Bravo
it's
Alpha
for
Bravo
C.
Charlie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
alphabet for C. Yeah.
And we know that Die Hardman served military time.
Oh shit!
This feels like as good a time as ever to take my quick soapbox.
Yeah, hit it.
let's do
Before we get into
I've been
side
waiting
stuff.
for it. I thought your soapbox was about the Mamma Mia thing, so I'm excited there's another.
It's just Russian nesting soapboxes. Okay, so quick disclaimer.
And remember, he wants responses on this. By the way,
Yeah. I
so-
do want responses.
Yeah, right in.
Quick disclaimer. Everything I'm about to say is subjective. I feel like even the people that are on this very show may disagree, probably will disagree with me.
Whoa.
But I think that this game is way too fucking easy.
Easy?
you guys.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That
So
ties into what
easy.
I want to say about it. too.
Yeah, which
Yes.
like don't get me wrong, like it's fun
It's
as
fun.
fuck.
Yeah.
Like I am
Yes.
having a great time. And I do have a story where things did get crazy and difficult and super fun. But the thing
Yep.
is like the fact that it sticks out so much
Yeah.
is like I think the thing I can say to perfectly encapsulate like I am really loving this game, but the one bugbear that I have is it feels like there are too many solutions for too few of problems.
Yes.
Mm.
And so
a
it's
great
like,
way of putting
not
it.
only that, but anytime they're like, here's an obstacle, almost within the same breath, they're like, and here's 15 ways to solve it.
Mhm.
And it's just like, well, what the fuck, man? Like, how am I, like, I don't know. It just, you guys let me know if I'm wrong.
I don't
but
know.
I feel like the game, essentially, like the log line for the game is like, survive the elements and overcome hardship. Also, it's scary. But
Yeah.
then nothing in the sequel reinforces any of those things. Like it's
Sure.
like
It's even like we had that moment. What I will agree with is like it doesn't feel as scary because we have that the
Certainly.
moments that are scary are really fucking
yeah,
scary.
and they're great.
Yes.
Like,
But
I want
they're
more
so
of it.
but they're so few and far between. Like I feel like I don't run into BTs at all anymore.
Well, and I don't want
No.
It's
like
interesting.
because so we have a fan letter that we'll get to that essentially kind of says like I don't like I'm glad they took as many BT areas out because it slowed the pace of the first
Yeah.
game like to a halt. So I don't want more of them. But
Yep.
what I
Mhm.
want is like I love it when there's like timefall and BTs, so you're like pressed, you like have to
Mhm.
move because your shit is damaging. But like, why not timefall BTs and there's other fucking brigands trying to like pilfer some shit like alongside you while you're trying to get out. And it's like you're getting
Yeah.
into gunfights with fucking BTs around you. Like, do something with it.
I actually have a great story about this in chapter 6 where I felt like it was like satisfying in a way, but it also felt like, oh, this like took me 5 minutes and like it's solved forever now.
Yeah, and I just like I think it would be easily solved if between normal and brutal they just had like a
Yeah.
survivalist difficulty,
Hmm.
because all brutal does is like, and I was reading up on it because I almost changed
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
game to it. All
It
of
just
the-
makes the enemies more like tanky.
yeah, they're tankier, they hit
aggressive.
harder, and they're like more aggro. And it's like, but that's not what I want. Like, and we
Right.
talked about it on the sort of predictions episode, but it's like I wanted those like big environmental challenges.
Mhm.
And it feels like everything leveled up. Like everything in this game is like sequelified plus 100.
Yes.
Like it's great. But the things that didn't is the fucking traversing the environment. You
Mhm.
just get a ladder and a fucking anchor, and that's the deal. Like,
Yep.
and then with the BTs, I feel like we got watchers, but like it feels like that's it. right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see like how it evolves as the game moves on, if it does get more complex or not. I'm curious about
Yeah.
that. What I want to say about it is that I do agree that generally it is too easy.
I love the collaboration stuff. I love the
Yeah,
stu- like
absolutely.
I'm not calling for that to be stripped out or anything,
For
but
sure.
I also don't want to like play offline because that kills the
Right.
sort of like spirit of
Yeah.
the game. But it's like the uncharted areas are excellent before you link them.
Connect.
They just only last for like 10 minutes.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Should we have connected?
Sorry,
I-
Lily. Go ahead.
No, it made the
The-
world too easy.
The thing that I have with it is like so I do agree on most of those points as far as like it's too easy and like all this stuff generally, but for me chapter 6 was where something clicked in my brain
Mhm.
where I went from liking this game to loving this game.
Oh, dude, the gameplay loop
Yeah.
is
Um
fantastic.
and I think that, so if I'm thinking back to my time on Death Stranding 1, again, I've said this feel over and over again about how like we did a disservice and how we covered it, blah, blah, blah. But the one thing that I think is really clicking as far as like, here's all the stuff that they're giving you, here's all the stuff to do, is that both of these games throw systems at you and they throw stuff at you and they show things that you to do. I feel like Death Stranding 1 was so antagonistic as to make it so frustrating to use the systems that they give you. Like, it's like they don't want you to use the systems that they are giving you. And so I just got frustrated interacting with them, and I didn't really do much of the building, and I wasn't really a good steward of the experience and the social part of it. I just wanted to just get through it because it's just like, fucking sucks. I'm tired. I just want to get to the next place and like finish this game. Whereas with Death Stranding 2, yes, it is too easy. I do wish there was more of a challenge to it, but like, they're throwing all these systems at you and it's just like, hey, we want you to do this, we want you to use this stuff, we want to make it as everything's as cool as possible, we want you to be able to do all this stuff. And I feel like I am engaging with it more meaningfully. I'm doing the roads and I'm building stuff for people. I was like, oh, a bridge would be cool here, and doing that. And like, I built a bridge at one point and I was like, fuck, I don't have enough materials. God damn it, I'll just leave it here. And I went on to do my thing. I came back the same way and somebody finished my bridge. And I was like, oh, this fucking rules. And it's just like you're in all these scenarios and stuff like that. And I feel like I'm now becoming a better steward of the social experience. I'm enjoying the systems that they are telling me that I should be using to play the game. And despite the fact that it is perhaps a little too easy, if I think about it and it's just like, would I rather it be too easy but I have fun? Or would I rather I'd rather it be like super challenging and I fucking hate my life playing it. And I'll take this experience every day.
No, for sure. And that's what kind of why I meant like, I just wish that there would have been like a step up that is
like something that gives you like,
because like for me,
resources or something.
The thing that I loved the most about the first game was like, okay, you got to go from point A to point B. We don't know what the fuck is up, but you should like bring some stuff. You should like pack it a certain way. You should be mindful of these things. And it's like, I don't know if the game's going to do this or not. And I will definitely talk about my sidetrack trip in this neck of the woods. But like, where the fuck is like a temperature system? Like, I'm too hot. I'm too cold. I need water. Like, I never use the canteen, like ever. And so it just feels
I have not like I listen. And one of the things I did love doing in the first one was drinking from the canteen and pissing.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I haven't pissed a single time. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I didn't even know you could piss in this game.
When
I use the canteen.
Like, I'm not asking for it to be like, when I'm saying these things, like, I'm not asking it for like it to suck to fucking play. It's like imagine the best case version of these things that I'm saying.
I have like I'm on record in the Discord and other places as being like, I'm not a big fan of Breath of the Wild. Like, unlike most people in the world, like it and the reason why I'm not a big fan of Breath of the Wild is not because of the systems necessarily, but because of like the aimlessness of it. Yeah. Where it's like you get out of that first area and then it's just like, go.
Chill.
It's like I need like something.
Fun. Yeah.
But when I think about like the systems, like the temperature system and like the durability system, I'm not, the biggest fan of Breath of the Wild, but like there's something to be said about it, like durability and like the time fall damages stuff, and you have stuff there's durability in this as well. But it's just like, temperature and stamina and durability and like all these things in a very curated package where you know where you're going, you have tasks and stuff like that. Like I would love something like that. Yeah. But it does feel very like, as much as I'm having fun and as much as I'm enjoying my experience, it is like they say so many times like, oh, you're going into this brigand camp to steal these burrowing bombs. You better bring they're known for doing this. You better bring
Yeah.
equipment, and then I find that I'm going with the exact same equipment I took.
Yeah, every time.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Every
kind of
time.
like The
So it's
Witcher
just like-
3, where The Witcher 3, it's like, it kind of was like, you should read up on the monsters.
Yeah,
prepare
and you
for the
do it
monsters.
like maybe 3 times in the beginning, and then you kind of like
Yeah.
you get the hang of
Never
it, and you're
again.
like, oh yeah, I applied this potion before I fight. It does feel a lot like that, and I feel like it introduces so many things that like kind of only exist to reduce the friction that I feel like the game wants you to feel,
Yeah,
because
it's like you put the
that's the
friction
game.
there. Why are you now removing
It's like
the friction?
during chapter 6 was when the like A pass enhancement for me unlocked that allows like more items from other porters
Oh,
worlds
yeah.
to come into yours. I'm
Mm,
like,
you
why
can
would I want that?
You
There's
can also
already
pop
so
it
many.
like 4 times. There's like 4 different versions.
Oh
of
yeah.
it.
It's like
Yeah.
there's already so much in my world.
I
Like,
found
don't-
myself removing APAS enhancements
yeah.
Yeah.
because they make the system, they make the experience a little too streamlined.
Well,
Yeah.
and I hate to say this because again, it's like I feel like I'm being like, this is too cold, this is too hot, but it's like I don't want to have to be the person to like handcuff one of my hands behind my back just to like create
Yeah.
fun.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like you gave me your game, I want to play it how
Yeah.
you intended.
Yeah,
It's
and I
just-
think to your point,
Yeah.
like there should maybe be a mode for that, because they solved it in the other way. Like they give so much flexibility for you to play
Mhm.
the game how you want to play it, but they almost rely on like to play it the way you want. Like it's on you to be disciplined and to like
Yeah,
choose
and like why
to do
wouldn't
it.
you?
And it's like
Yeah.
just give me a mode that like sets the systems up for me, dog. I'm trying to play here.
Well, because like in my head, especially when I played the first one, it's like I'm kind of role playing.
Yeah,
You know what I
exactly.
mean? It's like, yo, if
Exactly.
I'm Sam and I got to do this shit, this is what I'm gonna do. But like I feel
Hey,
like
me too.
I think, and I'll put a pin in it after this. That was very good. That was very good.
Oh, it got me.
I'll put a pin in it after this, but I do think you can easily summarize the problem by saying the game and Kojima Productions focused so much on the macro and like
Yeah.
completely gave up on the micro
Mhm.
almost at a certain point. And who knows,
Mm-hmm.
maybe we'll get to like episode 8 and suddenly it's like a whole new world. But it's like, I don't know, man. Like, I just want to fucking vibe out. And
Mhm.
like, I think it's because it's the only game that is this game. And so that's
Yeah.
why I'm bummed that
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
why isn't there like a fucking serene mountain climbing simulator?
Right.
And this is the only one. And I want this one
It's
to
like-
be a certain way. Like,
Jasant is pretty like
oh shit, I gotta check that out.
Jasant's like a climbing game.
Yeah. But
Also,
I mean,
like,
yeah, I love this.
Did you
fucking-
imagine like if Death Stranding? I don't know if you've seen any trailers for that Baby Steps game, the Bennett Foddy game.
Oh yeah.
Uh-uh.
Like I'm imagining if like Death
Oh,
Stranding's
God.
traversal was like
Definitely.
baby steps. Oh man,
Like
It feels like
individually
Quap
or
or
controlling
something.
like legs, right?
It's I mean, it's made by the same guy that made Quap. It's like the guy who
Oh,
made Quap
nice.
and like
Yeah.
Getting Over It and stuff like that.
Oh,
It's
I
a
didn't
Bennett
realize
Foddy
Quap
game.
and Getting Over It was the same guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't that
That's
crazy?
sick. But yeah, I will say this: when we go to this like new zone, every time you go to a new zone that's like off the network,
So cool.
It's a blast.
immaculate and phenomenal gameplay, and then it's like the moment that all of a sudden you're like, "Fuck it,
Yeah.
whatever, dude."
The thing I
okay.
run into the most is the moment that like I find myself getting excited when my like truck's battery starts to run out, because I'm like, oh, am I
100%.
gonna have to like make some choices? And then a
100%.
generator pops up and I'm like, no, I'm good. We keep on rolling.
All right, so I'm gonna dovetail that into my super quick story, which will tie into side stuff, and then I'll give you guys the side stuff that you can like. I'll let you guys just like run wild with side stuff before we finish up the episode. So speaking of that, so I went back to Mexico, found all the missing people that I had
Oh,
missed.
I'm
which
so
was,
I'm so
like,
glad you did this.
Boca and the artist, and it was great. I had
Yeah.
fun.
Lauren.
But then when I came back to Australia, I was like, well, I'm going to do that here too. So I was like hanging with the musician,
Yep.
and I was like, you know what? I see this whole crater that's off the network, and to the left of the musician is this path that somebody has started. So I was like, fuck it. So I just took my truck and I was like, let's drive as far as we can.
Mhm.
And then and I knew the truck wasn't in the best of shape, and so I was like, you know what? If it shits the bed, it'll be fine. So Timefall destroys this truck while I'm out there. And this is a mild irritation, but clearly the game did not want me to be there because there were no packages anywhere.
Oh.
It was just destitute. And so
Yeah.
anyway, I'm at the north side of the huge fucking crater on the map. There's like a huge warehouse shipping yard that I
Yeah.
can see. And then there's like one of those like kind of West Knot City looking things, but like kind of sticking out of the mountain. And I checked both of them, even checked a prepper's house, literally
Yep.
would not let me do anything.
It won't let you, yeah.
And I was like, okay, well, I guess I'm going to hike back. So I'm hiking.
I wonder
around
if
the
that's something
other-
for later. Like there's something.
Oh, I'm sure it's
Yeah.
the story is going to push us.
No, I know the area you're talking about, and like it is, and I ran
It's a
into the
fucking
same
ghost
thing
town.
where I was like, oh, I can go there. Like, can I get them onto the network early, or like
Yeah.
start doing side shit for
But
them?
there wasn't
And,
even like a
like,
message.
no, you
or
can't
something.
interact. There's no message. Yeah,
It felt
I
like
would-
being behind the scenes of like an N64 game. or something.
totally.
It was
yeah. I'm like,
weird.
oh, I'm not supposed to be back here. Like,
yeah. But what was amazing was like the traversal was fucking
it
phenomenal.
was fun. Yeah.
Also, in the middle of the crater, I noticed there's a fucking torii gate sticking out of the water. So there's just like this beautiful Japanese fucking Shinto torii gate in the middle of the crater, and I'm like, what is that doing in Australia?
That's very interesting.
And so anyway, but I kept walking, and here's where it gets fun. So I kept walking, like my boots are about to fucking wear out. I've got all
Yeah.
the shit on me. I'm like, this is amazing. This is what I'm here for.
What kind of boots are you using?
At the time, I think I was using not the combat ones, the ones below it.
Yeah.
The hiking boots.
hiking
or something?
boots,
Yeah,
yeah.
level 2.
Yeah.
And I always have a second pair on my belt. So I was like, great, I'm finally going to get to use the second pair. This is awesome. And so all this stuff is going on, and I slip and like fucking go down the crater
Shit.
and like barely make it out. And I'm like, okay, this is fucking amazing. Loving this. And it's snowing. It's like snowing, but it's timefall snow. So it's like fucking all my shit up.
Right. Oh, I forget. I keep on forgetting the
Yes.
snow is timefall
The-
too. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, no BTs or anything, just a boss comes out of the ground.
Oh fuck.
And I'm like, okay. And so I'm fucking throwing grenades. I'm shooting it. I'm doing all this stuff. I'm out of everything. This thing has a sliver of health,
Yeah.
and it one-shots me. And it's my only death to date in this entire game.
No.
But it was that moment that I was like, that was the shit.
Exactly what I want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, that is what I want, and I'm not even allowed to be there. But yeah, so cool. I'll let you guys cover your side shit. I will say this: I 5-starred everybody except for the animal shelter
Oh shit, for
and the
real?
northern dude.
Oh damn.
Just because I got done
Nonsense.
early. and
I've
I
only
was like-
5-starred 2 people.
I was like, I got done early, and I was like, let me just do all the side stuff because people keep saying it's so good. Only one person gave me an item for the 5-star. Everyone else was like, here's my hologram. You can sleep here now, I guess.
Oh yeah, a lot.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? But I
Yeah.
got
I wonder if it's just
silence
like because a lot of the people that are saying on the Discord that are saying like the side stuff, some of the best content are like later on. They're like further
Yeah.
along than we are.
I did all of Rainy's stuff, and that was funny. Whenever
Oh yeah.
you max out the bird relationship,
Yep.
it's really, really funny. I also noticed that every time you deliver to the birds, they give you very few likes.
Yeah.
It's like 20, like
They're
per,
very
like even if
particular
I
with
brought
their likes.
1,000 things. But yeah, that was, they're fun to max out, but none of them, I think, other than the lone commander talking about his dead comrades, I don't think any of the side stuff has really been
Yeah.
anything worthwhile other than go get my shit.
I feel like, yeah, the Lone Commander I thought had the best of what I've seen so far. I feel like the stuff I've liked about this, because I didn't do much of the side stuff in
same.
DS1, and I've really enjoyed it. I feel like it kind of forces you, it forces me at least into places that like I otherwise wouldn't think of exploring.
Yeah.
And what I've really enjoyed is when I dig into the side stuff and I'm like planning my route, I usually think about like, okay, the route I'm going to take a different route than like what I took to get here. And I feel like I'm stumbling on some cool shit. Like I also stumbled onto a boss
Nice.
doing that, and it scared the shit out of me.
Yeah.
But yeah, Lily, do you want to share some of your side stuff, and then I'll
I honestly
share my
haven't
little
really
story?
been interacting with it meaningfully that much. Like I'm
Yeah.
picking up stuff and like taking it to places when I
But you're doing roads and
notice.
stuff, right? And, like
I mean, like
non-roads.
roads and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, just kind of like whenever I see like, oh, because like I'm mostly like hoofing it or hauling it around in the truck.
Yeah.
And so like if I'm in a place, like
Yeah.
I'll just be like, oh, let me claim my materials. And it's like, ooh, a
Mhm.
road, ooh, a monorail. And I'll just like kind of like build stuff and like kind of make it a little
Yeah.
bit easier for myself and other people. So that's been, like I said, I've been a pretty big sicko about doing that recently.
Yeah.
But
Have
as far
you
as like
guys
side
gotten the,
content,
have you gotten the A-Pass skill that puts your car into auto drive whenever you're on a road?
I unlocked that one, but I don't know how to make it work.
well,
Here's the
pretty
shitty
pretty
part.
sick, but then your fucking game crashed when you used it.
The one time. So you can't boost, James. You have to drive max speed in the dead center of the road.
Yeah.
And then on the back of the truck, it'll say like auto and have a progress bar. And when it hits the end, you can just like let go.
That makes sense. I'm always boosting. That's why I haven't seen it.
But if you hit R3, it does this really cool dynamic camera.
Oh, that's nice.
Like,
I love that.
Feels like
I do love some of the camera views, like the monorail camera views. I really enjoy.
Yeah,
that's a lot of fun.
I love that I was like, I'm not going to waste all that time. I literally built a highway from the government to the fucking northern observation thing, and then I built the monorail from fucking West Fort Knott all the way to like up near the fucking Dowser.
Yep.
It's crazy. Like if you look at my map, I'm like, this is SimCity. Like what is happening?
Yeah, I've been taking screenshots of the map as I go just to see like where it started to where it is, because I've also gone a little bit psycho on the highways and monorails.
What I will say too, and I haven't said this go around yet, but it is something that I said quite a bit in the first time we covered Death Stranding, to the point where like we made a T-shirt about it. But my God, and Alessio, you reminded me, but my God, am I still a fucking topography slut, baby? Oh my God,
it's great.
I love like looking at the mountains and seeing like, can I even get over this? Around, like figuring out my routes and stuff like that. The route mapper is like one of my favorite things.
Oh, the route
mapper. I will say this. I'm both kind of excited, but also kind of nervous because I feel like it's going to probably add all this shit to DS1 and make me equally grumpy. But I have heard that Director's Cut introduced like a lot of the stuff that is in this game. So I think when we go back and do that, it'll probably click a little bit easier, Lily, the way that you're talking about with this one.
Probably, yeah.
The main side thing that I did during this time, besides the highway and roads, that was really fun was the 5-star for the commander, or the lone commander. I didn't do it until after you meet the Dowser and you unlock the zip lines. And I went back to the government base and I was like, I don't like this BT area. Like the fucking Watchers freak me out.
Yeah.
So I rigged up zip lines all the way to the Lone Commander and back to the government base so I could just park the Magellan, load my shit on my backpack, and zip over all of the BTs. And you would get, like, as you're going over the arc, they would growl at you, and it was, like, fucking terrifying. But just once, I kind of wanted one to, like, grab me out. There's a chance that like they'll fuck you up if you're going over or something like that. Like I feel like that could have been interesting to add in.
I have a question about the zip lines because I didn't use zip lines at all in the first one.
I didn't either
because they confounded and made me upset.
Same.
I think I used it twice ever.
Right, but so like, do you have to like traverse through the area you want to build the zip lines to build zip lines? So you have to build one here at the government base and then go forward and build one here.
Yeah, they have like a distance to them. I think like level 1 is 300 meters, level 2 and 3 I think add 50 meters each.
That's right.
Okay.
And
but you can add on to other people's zip lines.
Right, that's really helpful. And I think they added this to this one. I don't know if this was in the first one, but you can press like square to change the angle of the approach.
Yeah, this is new. That's new.
That's new. So like if it's around like an obstacle, sometimes you can get it to where it'll like take a weird curve around, so you can still connect them.
Bullet curve around the obstacle.
Yeah, exactly.
That's new. That's new for this one. That wasn't in the first one.
Yeah.
There's like a story porter or a prepper called the Inventor.
Yes.
And it was the first and only time really that I was like, we're building zip lines right the fuck now. Like, fuck this shit. I did like the first time. So it's this little island out in the middle of nowhere. And the only way to get to it is if you use your scanner, it'll show you like a path of yellow tar through the all blood red. And so, and I was like, surely once I connect him to the network, he'll have like a little bridge pull up or something. Nope.
No.
That guy fucking you. Also, my favorite is until you 5-star him, every star nets you something that he's super stoked about inventing. And Sam's like, I've already used this. Like, it's something from the first game we've already used, and he's like super stoked about it.
Oh man.
It's a very good bit. So
Oh,
I will
love
say
that.
this really quick. His first star is you get an otter hood.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And
That
it
was
lets
so
you
funny.
swim and stuff. So it auto deploys when it starts raining. So Lily, later when we're doing that tomorrow cutscene, I just need you to
Oh,
know
God.
during like peak emotional moment, it starts raining and the fucking otter hat came up and I died. Oh, it's so good. But,
Fucking otter hat popping up as you die is so funny.
Lily, I know that we've got a timetable. Should we truck through these story missions?
We're making really good time, so we can. If you have more to say about side stuff, we can.
Let me check my notes really quickly. Oh, I did have a side quest that took me back to the gate. The
Plate gate.
Oh, the plate
yeah,
gate. Yeah, you
plate
get some
gate.
you collect some things, right?
Yeah, and holy fuck, that is like a very untamed area.
Yes.
Because the whole time I was like, cool, nice highways and zip lines, and this is excellent. And then you go back there and you're like, even with bridges and trucks and all this stuff, it's like
It's brutal.
they will fuck you up.
Yeah.
James, I
That
will
is-
say, oh, sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
That is one thing that I think that this game did not. That was not improved in the first game is that like the geometry of shit, like the truck or like your vehicles and stuff can still get like fucking snagged on the smallest fucking rock you've ever seen in your life.
I was running
I
from BTs
wish
when that happened,
they'll
and I
fuck your cargo up.
loud "God damn it!" is like
I've ruined many ceramics just like getting caught up, like hitting a rock at like max speed.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, all of your ceramics are ruined. I'm like, okay, nobody gets a monorail, I guess. Sorry.
I had this moment where I had to
You
take
ruined Daddy's monorail.
I had to take a whole bunch of breakable shit, and I picked up the task, and I was backing up from the prepper's house, and it broke.
The thing that the prepper gave you to take broke.
I backed
Oh,
into a
that's so
tree and just immediately. It was the funniest thing. Dude. Oh, it was so
And then the
good.
fucking Curb Your Enthusiasm theme song starts playing.
100%.
Just God, that's amazing.
Also, we got to talk about the fact that you can add a gun, and not only that, but a fucking Spider-Man web shooter
Yes,
to your
it's
truck.
so good.
I love my fucking spider grabbers.
I
Yes.
don't love it when I don't want to pick something up and it does it anyway. Because like every
That's
time it would be
true.
like, I'm gonna grab this package. I'm like, I 5-starred that guy. Please don't put that in my fucking truck. Like, what are you doing?
But you
See,
can
for
leave
me, I
it
haven't
for other
five-starred it, but
quarters.
I haven't just
Yeah.
like leave it there.
Get them extra
and that's
life.
what I've
Entrust.
yeah, that's what I've done.
Entrust.
Trust.
But
I've been using the entrust feature more too.
I've been
like,
using
than
it a
I
ton
ever-
more.
I ever used it. Yeah.
But if you
Addicted
pull
to
into
the
the
lights.
fucking mine with that thing, it's just like, let's pick up 1,000-pound
Oh, yeah.
crates real quick. And I'm like, no.
Do y'all have yours? Do you use 2 cargo arms? I've got a cargo arm and a gun.
Yeah.
That's what I have. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Alex says that like the pro strategists have 2 grabbers.
Okay.
I wish I
'Cause
could
he, like,
get
never-
like a little fucking grain harvester to pick up the chiral.
the chiral crystals.
stuff.
I'd kill for that.
There apparently is a glove that you get later on in the game that lets you pick them up while you're driving.
Okay.
I hope it shoots out like a fucking little
Yeah.
carnival
Flip.
hand.
Flip.
I also strapped like all the fucking battery level 2 packs to my truck.
Yeah, same.
I'm just like
I've got
boosting
every-
for days.
Every battery. Like this thing is fucking going. This is the Energizer Bunny of the truck.
Yes.
Yeah.
Love that shit.
Again, don't get me wrong. I love the tech, but sometimes I just want to man versus wild this shit, and it's
Mhm.
like, come on, dog.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's pretty much all I got. Oh fuck, I was gonna say, oh my god, just totally fucking left my brain. Oh, zipline thing with the BTs. So James, I was coming back from the Lone Commander, and there was a zip line, and the BT was like on me to the point where it said press R1 to hold your breath,
Oh shit. Yeah.
and I hit,
Mm.
and it was still blue though.
right.
And when I hit the zip line and pressed square, before I even picked a destination, it turned orange and started freaking out. And then I could hear it like on me.
Oh
And then the
no.
moment I hit go, it was just like,
Ooh. Almost gotcha.
so that was cool.
Yeah.
I don't know what would
Fucking
have happened.
so
but
scary.
That was cool. Okay, cool. We should
Yeah,
get back
let's
to
talk
recovering
about-
weapons.
Yes. So this is, I think, maybe the only brigand camp that I've fully stealthed at this point.
Yeah, I
I
did that.
also
same thing.
felt-
I fully stealthed it as well.
I felt really good about it because like
It was a blast.
what I wound up doing was I parked my truck, I took my backpack off, and I was just like, let's fucking go. And I like snuck in, and like it was the way that the area was arranged was like really, really like nifty. And so like it's like multi-tiered level, like concrete bombed out building on the side of the cliff.
Yeah.
And yeah, I just went through and they were spaced out really nicely. And I was just like, yep, knockout. I think one almost saw me, but I like managed to get up to him before, and like everybody, I didn't bowl again. I just strand. I was really proud of that. It was very satisfying to do that.
Yeah. I think I did that as well. Only did the 4 dudes near the targets and then got out of Dodge. So like I left like the whole camp still alive.
I did everybody.
Yeah.
Because I just love vacuuming all the stuff up.
Yeah.
Totally.
So like I wanted to make sure everybody was clear so I could get all the stuff that I wanted to get.
There's a buddy of mine who's a fucking psychopath who's been building private rooms outside of the brigand camps. And then apparently has it timed so that he'll teleport when they reset and then just fuck them all up, steal their shit, and then dip. And I'm like, you're a sick
psychopath.
Incredible.
That's serial killer behavior.
I love that.
No, I thought it was excellent. I came up like weirdly enough through the middle, so I ended up doing the stairs to get
same.
up,
That's
and
how
it was so cool. I loved it.
Yep.
It's very cool.
It's the best Metal Gear Solid 5 level I've played in a long time.
I was thinking that during it.
So something I told this to Adam Alessio because we were talking after.
I see Mr. Crope's shit everywhere in the game.
Yeah. Oh, he is fucking dropping everything. I love it.
Yeah.
But I was talking to him after we got done recording our thing a couple days ago. We were just kind of like talking through it a little bit. And I was like, I really like. I think as far as gameplay goes, we talked about this before. Metal Gear Solid 5 is like my favorite Metal Gear, just as far as gameplay, straight up.
Yeah.
This is giving me the vibe and the feelings that I get playing Metal Gear Solid 5 without being completely disjointed.
Yeah.
Because like I hated how all the missions were separated and like there wasn't really a lot of like good options for whatever, and they drop you into the box and you just kind of have to go and it's desolate and whatever, and it's just like this feels like my perfect version of that.
It feels like it fixed the broken shit too, because it's like the one thing I hated about Metal Gear Solid 5 is like you could just airdrop a tank onto a boss and be done with it. Like, like I did that with Quiet, and it's just like I don't know. I like that this game is like. I mean, again, it's cool that you can tackle anything however the fuck you want, but this game feels like less broken than Metal Gear.
Yeah, totally.
In that way, for sure. I also feel like I got spotted way more in Metal Gear Solid 5.
Yeah, I feel like kind of the same.
Yeah.
I don't know, but it's one of those things where it's like both in this game and in MGS5, it's like the fact that there's no sight lines, the fact that there's no radar, the fact that there's none of that stuff, you just get a much higher rush when you clear your shit.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
1000%.
There's one of the camp that we do later. I had one of those moments where it's like, fuck, okay, and
that camp fucking owns. I
love that camp. That is incredible.
That camp was Metal Gear Solid 5. Like that felt like 100%. The ground zeroes. Like 100%.
It did feel like ground zeroes. I completely agree.
It's pretty close. I think we're like 2 away from that. So I think
it's pretty close. We can probably get there pretty quickly. But yeah, so James, did you have anything like special you did during this getting the weapons and stuff, or did you?
I did the whole thing with the bullet gun. Okay. And I would occasionally, what I would do is I went around like the left-hand side and I shot a grenade like away from me and lured a bunch of them out and then just snuck up and shot them all with the bullet gun and then crept my way through the place. And then I feel like I had to do like 2 trips here with the truck because my truck was too full of like materials. I'm pretty sure I had to take some of the materials, drop them off, and then come back and finish getting all of the things.
Amazing.
I hope that you can unlock a trailer for your truck at a certain
That'd be sick. Yes. Attach the floating carriers to the truck.
So I will say this.
All around.
So so far there are only 2 4-star, 5-star things that have been worthwhile. One of them is the fucking silenced sniper rifle.
Yes.
Exquisite, like
So fun.
fucking phenomenal. But
is it the lone commander?
Yeah,
gives you that?
yeah.
I need to do that. 'cause
Highly
I would
worth
love
it.
to have that.
The second best is the inventor. If you 5-star him, you get maybe 4-star. You get a stun bola gun.
Oh shit!
So they get
Ooh.
incapacitated if you hit them anywhere,
Love
not just the head.
Oh yeah,
That's
I need to
great.
Get you that.
Yeah, and I love the headshots, but in a pinch, I'm like, that sounds crazy.
Yeah, I find that I like panic a lot when I don't.
Yeah.
get
When they start
things that
running
I
at me,
need
I
to
get
do.
real spooked.
Yeah.
But it like wraps them and then shocks them.
That's
essentially.
awesome.
Oh my, that's amazing.
Also, you guys have seen the inventor. He just looks like some random fucking kid in a trench coat with a
Right.
mustache taped on.
Shit's so funny.
I wonder if he is like somebody because I'm realizing something. So that like the guy Mike Northcote at the Northern Environmental Observatory, I was like, why does this man look so familiar?
Is he
every time I see
the?
him? It's Mike Flanagan, the director.
Oh,
Like
no
haunting
shit.
of Hill
totally
House
is.
and
That's
Midnight
sick.
Mass, and then at F1,
yeah, the boxing. guy.
Olivia. No, well, we're gonna talk about him in
yeah.
a second. Olivia Westbrook at F1. That's Katie Siegel, who is she's in a lot of this. It's his wife, but also she's an actress that's in most of his
That's
stuff.
crazy.
So, yeah,
That is crazy.
Who did we say
good
the
catch.
animal shelter was again?
Churches.
The band.
Churches. That's right. Yeah.
So cool, so funny.
Yeah.
So
I like
fresh,
that
so
a
cool,
lot.
so dozer.
Yeah. Oh, I have way more fucking animals in there now, and I just need.
Oh
to know,
yeah,
every time you beat up a fucking kangaroo, it is never not funny. Like when you go to put him in the bag, and Sam just like fucking.
He wrangles it up. Yeah.
You do
and they're
get
getting what they fucking deserve.
I don't know if it's from them. I think it's from somebody else. You get a charm that you can hang from your backpack that makes it to where the animals don't run away from you.
Oh, that's sick.
Oh,
And so you can just
that'll be great for James's crusade.
Oh yeah. Just gather them all in one place.
I want them to
Come
get out
to
of my
me,
way.
Have you guys seen the metal slimes in this game? So there's like gold chiral creatures.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
yes.
As soon as I saw it and
the
it
ink.
fucking ran away, I was like, "You Dragon Quest motherfucker, get back over here!"
Yeah.
Sick. Let's talk
But
about the
yes.
boxer.
Yeah, well, so the conceit around these bombs, these weapons you have to collect is that like, why do the brigands have them?
Oh right.
And it turns out they were like scattered all over the place after the fucking tar wall that took Sam to the whole Neil thing happened.
Mhm.
And they were just there to like scoop them up. And they're worried like it's almost like somebody told them to be there. And that this would happen. So they were being very suspicious about that. But then we have to go and deliver necrobiotes
Hell yeah, we do.
to the South Distribution Center F2,
Which you can
And I'm
see
like-
from the Northern Observatory
Yeah.
or whatever. Yeah.
which I'm like, what the fuck are necrobiotes? And also, they're like, oh, and there's a lot of paranormal activity around this place. And I was like, what do you mean? Even worse than the rest of it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
What
they
are you
do say that
talking about?
F2.
But there's nothing.
There's
Yeah,
nothing.
There's literally
I've
nothing.
never run into any problems near F2.
I need you guys to know that other than the random boss that killed me and then the BT that chased me to the zip line, I literally, in the time since the last episode, had 2 BT encounters. Both of them, they alerted, hey, there's a BT, and then
Yep.
within 10 seconds said, no more BTs, and went back in my backpack. I'm not
See
even
ya.
kidding. So I'm just like,
Huh.
where are these fucking BTs?
Where are they?
Like,
Well, that's
Oh.
what happened to me getting to Rainbow Valley
Yeah.
the first time because of where I was driving. I was like, ooh, BT area, slow motion. And then suddenly, no more.
yeah, exactly. I don't know if
Right,
it's a
right.
time
It's
of
like-
day thing or what, but
I don't know. It's
Oh,
just
yeah,
might
I
have just
don't-
been like a zone out thing. I just happened to be on the edge of the zone or something, and like you just happen to like.
it's like Matt with the music.
Oh my god.
Yeah, dynamic music check for James. Any of that happening for you?
no dynamic music. I will say though, I did have a quake happen that I don't think was scripted. I
Yeah,
wasn't
that's
doing
happening a lot
anything in
more.
particular, so that was nice. But no dynamic music.
Oh, I will say so. Mike Nielsen, aka Liquid Metal Mike, he did. I know I told everybody we're not going to read Discord stuff, but he did send me a note, and he goes, because I was complaining kind of about the same thing that I brought up, and Mike's super fucking hardcore. He's like doing all these self-imposed rules, but he was like bro, a gate quake happened while I was running from BTs and carrying shit in both hands, and he was like,
Oh,
it
God.
was the best. Like he said shit was falling all around him while he was like in tar, like trying to run. Like
Yes.
I was like, that sounds fucking sick, dude.
I really love that.
That's so rad.
But yeah, so you have to take these necrobiotes down to the South Distribution Center, F2, otherwise known as. And you get there. I don't know if you have anything special about this trip, but I think it's probably just like a
It's
get
pretty
there, pick up
straightforward.
to
Yeah.
I
crazy.
built a couple bridges over water.
Yeah,
That's pretty much
a
it.
couple bridges. Which I think you unlock a larger bridge from
Yeah,
the
Oh
slow
yeah,
creek.
yeah.
Yeah.
A longer bridge. Yeah.
I was gonna ask. They mentioned necrobiotes as like a thing you can eat to like keep BTs away, as if we're gonna get it as a tool. I never
Right.
unlocked this as a thing.
I've never seen it. No, it might be later, but I've never seen it.
I haven't.
But
I
it's not
have.
like. It's
I
not
was
like
gonna say
you
I
need
have
them.
found
Yeah.
a second type of cryptobiote, but not a necrobiote.
Yeah, the electro boy.
The electro one. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
But you get to F2, and the prepper there is, or the manager there is, Ma Dong Suk. I think that's how you
Oh,
pronounce
shit.
it. Anyway, he's the Korean actor Don Lee.
yeah. I
Yeah.
didn't
Yeah,
realize. He looks so
otherwise known as
familiar.
Don Lee.
Yeah, I didn't
Was
realize
he
either.
in the first one? Because the character was.
I don't think
Because they make mention of the fact that he's like, "Oh, hey Sam, good to see you again." Like,
Is that the same guy? I don't think that's that happened before, but
Yeah.
in a couple episodes ago. But I don't know if it's the same.
well, he said, I think it was specifically this guy.
I don't remember him from the first one, but
I think he said he was at East Knot City or something. Let me see. I'll look it up while you guys are talking.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
But yeah, so you got Don Lee there, and he's like this like golden boxer or whatever. He's like
He's-
he has like a cool ass nickname.
He's like ready to fight. Yeah.
Oh, you get the
Yeah.
fucking combat gloves too from doing his shit.
Yeah. Yes, which I have.
I was gonna have y'all use the combat gloves.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, really? In like what scenario?
punching
The-
motherfuckers in the head.
yeah, just fucking punching him in the head.
Punching
Literally,
motherfuckers.
they talked about how the like mechs, like robots and like mechanized and like armored people aren't like susceptible to hits, like close range stuff, but the combat gloves makes it so that they are.
Oh,
And
that's
so
like-
if you want to melee some certain enemy types, like they're good for you doing that.
I tell you, I'm hitting people with my truck so much. Like, if you just
People,
imagine
animals, anything.
it actually might have been at this one of the camps. I think I went back to the brigand camps to get more shit later, and that time it was like you could hear the Benny Hill music playing as I'm just driving in circles, like getting people to run out in front of my car and taking them out.
At a certain point, I've gotten a thing now where when I press circle behind people, it doesn't use the strand; it just electrocutes the fuck out of them. Is that from the combat gloves, or is that something else?
I don't think so, because I was using strands with the combat gloves on still. So I
Oh,
don't know.
weird.
Sick
Yeah,
as fuck.
I can't remember what mine says, but it says like breaker or something when I press circle instead
Oh.
of strand, and it just
Yeah, I've
fries
never-
them.
That's
You
cool.
just like got an item that you don't realize that you had, or
I
something.
guess. Yeah, I have no
Mm.
idea.
Weird.
Um,
But yeah, so you drop these necrobiotes off, and then some shit happens. There's like a big old quake, and it turns out that F1 back Olivia, the first place where you fought where you met Higgs that first time and stuff. F1 is like down, like the quake took out their chiral never. So you have to take aid packages and a chiral printer basically to F1.
Yep.
And this was where I built the bridge and was like, fuck, I don't have enough parts. And then I came back again that way later and was like, somebody finished the
that's
bridge.
rad.
And that was where that happened. So
I used the monorail for this. I finished building it before I did this one.
Yeah,
And so I just
okay.
fucking cruised, and it was
Nice.
beautiful.
I hadn't finished it yet. I have a lot of them finished now, but I just haven't finished.
There's
it.
just
It
something
wasn't-
really pretty about like doing like the wide shot view from the monorail and seeing like the smoke
Mhm.
coming out from the city. I don't think I ever made that connection playing the first game that like you can kind of see like the city behind some of the like
Yeah.
areas.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah,
I
I
like
don't
that
think
design.
Samson Hook wasn't registering anything from Death Stranding 1. I swear to God, it was him or somebody else. Is like, good to see you again, Sam.
Well, it was
There was
in the
someone
first one.
earlier.
Remember the guy from the wind plant from the first one
right,
was
right,
in
right.
Mexico.
Sorry.
Yeah, I
For some
think that's
reason, I
what you're
thought
thinking
somebody
of,
else
yeah.
said it too, but no, yeah, my bad.
But yeah, you get the printer parts back to F1, and they're
How
really
did you guys?
happy.
This is how I found the inventor. Was I was driving back to F1 and just
Yeah, and
saw
you can
this like
see it.
island out there.
That's when I found him as well.
Yeah, I haven't been over there yet, but I've been told. I've seen it at this point. I've been told that he's there, but I haven't gone to do anything with him yet.
I
but-
went into the mountains by accident, trying to grab something. Like I saw a package
Oh,
showed up on my radar
Yeah.
and got assaulted by chiral birds.
Oh, dude, those birds suck.
Yeah, they're
like the fucking
dicks.
swarms of like, the
Yes.
fucking Alfred Hitchcocks. I fucking
Yeah,
hate those
100%.
They
things.
fucking
Yeah.
suck.
The
felt
first
like I was
time I got
fucking,
I saw them was when I was looking for was that mission later when you have to do the search.
Yeah.
But I fucking hate those
I
things.
felt like I was fucking Michael Shannon from Take Shelter. I was like, anybody else seeing these?
But yeah, so from there you get a mission to you have to go connect the dowser to the network.
Yep.
But you have to rescue her friend from
This is so good.
So fun.
this brigand camp. And man, was that fucking cool.
Might be
The
my
way that
favorite mission so far.
Yeah,
it's so
real
cool.
good.
It's probably is my favorite. But like you go in and like it's the way that it's laid out, it's just like it's got elevation. There's so many buildings. It's like
There's
it's like
fucking
this really
tunnels. Looks
proper
military
base.
industrial.
Yeah, tunnels. There's like a patrol. There's like a truck patrolling back and forth, and like all this other stuff. It's just like everything here is just like big built to like really get you to engage all of your faculties, and it's so cool.
Peak Metal.
I remember I parked my truck. I ran in, like I went behind this like retaining wall or whatever, and then I like jumped over the wall into some tall grass, and then just started like slowly like creeping around, like picking off everybody like one by one, and like tying them up and like taking them out stealthily. I'd gotten about half of them down. I was like, fuck, how the fuck am I going to deal with this truck? And I was thinking about that, and I was like, okay, it's gone now. I'll bolt across here to go to this building. And I wound up being the building that the Dowser's friend was in, but I didn't fuck with him until I was done. I was like, I gotta clear this fucking camp, but I'm not. You're staying here, sleeping man. Yeah, I just took it, and as I was bolting across, like somebody saw me, and I was like, fuck. So I go in the building. I'm just like, okay, fucking, let's rip it, rip it, baby.
And that person just fucking condemned the whole base to death.
Literally, it's like literally. I would have, y'all could have just gone night, but now I'm gonna fucking bean you in the head with these fucking MP bullets, and that is your lot in life. You're gonna get grenaded. You're gonna get MP bulleted. You're fucked.
People forget a million things every day. He did not make sure that was one of them.
What a reference. Nowhere. That was incredible. I feel like I'm back in 2012.
Hell yeah.
Holy shit.
I'm just waiting for the fucking heist update, dude.
I can't believe this shit. Oh my god. Good lord. Yeah.
Run in Rambo style.
Can you guess how this went for me? Can you guess?
I imagine you use the bowler gun a lot.
No.
Oh
no. What I did is I pulled up on the hill, like a little outside the tunnel, dealt with those guys first by...
I thought you were going to say you pulled up and then they saw you.
Well, they did. I'm sitting in my truck. You can use the grenade pistol while you're in the truck.
Oh.
And so I start shooting the grenade pistol, and as they start running at me, the truck starts shooting at them. And so they're just running and getting gunned down while I'm taking out their friends on the ridge behind them with the grenade pistol.
Jesus Christ. And just sitting there eating popcorn. And
I'm having a fucking blast.
Beautiful.
Like, you guys were not prepared for
The
this.
fucking trucks.
Yeah.
What's the button? I tried every fucking
left
button.
on the D-pad.
Your boy's been over here driving around in the dark, hitting rocks.
God.
That's fucking insane. Do they kill the dude if they see you there, James?
No. No, he's still just chilling in his little room. That felt very Metal Gear Solid 5 too. Just the way he's laying, no blanket or anything. Just here I am.
I love that they're like he's asleep, and Sam's like, let me put him in a body bag.
Right.
Just wake him up.
Just wake him up and put him in the
Just wake him up.
passenger seat of your truck, Sam. Come on.
Yeah, or just wake him up and say, "Come, friend, let's go." Yeah, so I did the retainer wall hop that you did, Lily.
Yeah.
And I just tied up one of the dudes, and then I dropped down, tied up the other dude, picked him up, and then just politely walked out of camp.
Hell yeah.
So I literally downed 2 dudes, and then no one knew I was there.
That's incredible.
The whole time I was like, somebody's going to be like, where is he? And then the whole base was going to go on like high alert, which would have happened in Metal Gear.
True.
And nothing. So here I am hiking up the side of a mountain with a man on my back.
Yeah, no, I took out the entire camp, and thankfully being spotted did help me deal with the truck in a much easier way.
You throw a stun grenade at the truck? Like, what is the way to deal with that?
Yeah, I think you just like disable it. Like you can you can electrocute it just like in the first one, and like it just gets disabled. And they have to
Grenade
come out. But I grenade pistoled it, and like it was so fucking funny because like you just hear like the yelling, and then the truck like starts like you're getting out of it, like the fucking seat drops down. And it's like, oh fuck, I'm ready, and the seat drops down. And the guy's just like, ugh, and he just passes out. I'm just like, fuck yeah, that rules.
That's so the grenade pistol doesn't kill them.
Nope.
Like doesn't void out. What?
Nope.
I'm shooting fucking grenades.
MP grenades. Did either of you come back and turn the mine on here?
Oh no, I didn't even.
Yeah, it's a mine.
It's a mine.
There's
Lily,
also
you gotta say the line.
There's mines there.
Did either of you? There's this mine in this chapter, and then you also cross the one that's like kind of behind the F2 center.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I did that one. I did that one too.
And then there's
either of those.
There's one that I discovered behind.
I just pilfer the storage of the places I go to. I actually don't ever use the mine.
I do the same thing, but behind the building that Mike Flanagan's character's in.
Yeah.
You go up the hill there, and there's a ceramics mine that'll give you like 3,600 ceramics a pop.
Are you fucking kidding me? I was so low on ceramics. At a certain point, because the highway I built was like wrapping around this building.
When I found this thing, it was fucking like heaven.
All right, I gotta go back.
Yeah, absolutely.
My thing is I play my homework, and then if I have time, I do the other stuff.
Fun stuff. Yeah. But yeah, I don't remember exactly when it is. It might have been before this mission, but it's sometime in this space. You go back to the Magellan, and you get this scene of, I think.
Did we talk about dropping the guy off at the Dowser's
place? No. That's what I'm saying. Like I think. Well, yeah. Well, we can drop off the Dowser. So.
Because it's a really pretty like descent.
Yeah. Yes. I wound up going. I was trying to do the fucking Elder Scrolls shit and like go up the mountain, but it just wasn't flying. So I just went down and around, and very, very pretty descent into the Dowser's area.
Yeah, really cool.
But the Dowser,
they play a song too.
Yeah,
like it's one of those moments, right? Yeah. Very fun.
But the Dowser has another one of those like disguised hideouts, just like Sam and the government had, and you put her friend on the gurney, and then he like wakes up just long enough to give you a thumbs up, and he passes back out.
We're
fucking amazing.
Away from some of the best thumbs ups I've ever seen.
Oh my god,
so exciting!
The next one,
real quick. When you drop the Dowser's friend off, you unlock the boost skeleton. Are you both using skeletons?
Yeah. I just use.
I'm using a combat skeleton.
Yeah.
Combat skeleton. What are you using, Alicia?
Just combat.
I
should probably
boosting hardcore.
Yeah, I should probably up because my combat is level 3. My boost is level 1. I should probably go back and like up it to level 3.
It's worth it. It's fucking. You can jump so far with that.
Does
boost
it give
skeleton?
you the same assistance with keeping your weight?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you guys know? And I didn't realize this until I took a fuck ton of chiralium out. That for every 100 or 1,000
I
Caralium.
did mention this in
Yeah.
the first episode. Yeah, every 1,000 Chiralium, you get like a kilo. You can carry like a kilogram more weight.
Mhm.
Yeah. It was very weird because like before I pulled everything out, I was like having trouble holding this shit, and then when I pulled it all out, I was like, "Wait a minute, what? What's
Muscle
going on?"
mayhem.
Yeah.
Nice.
So before this, I'm looking at my notes now. So before this, you go back onto the Magellan, and I think Rainey is like brushing Tomorrow's hair.
Yeah, and
And she's like
for a very long time.
They're singing the raindrops keep falling on my head song, and Tomorrow is like humming along to it. And again, she's humming the song, and that's the song that Sam would play.
It's the only song she knows.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah. Well, you remember, like at the beginning, he was playing that song on the record player. That's what he would play in the bass.
Yeah, the day she gets got.
I just like totally forgot about that.
Yeah.
And then she's like humming the song, and then she like starts singing the complicated part of the song.
Yeah, that was the funniest part. It's like the part that no one knows. And it's like, no, Tomorrow got it. She internalized that song.
My favorite though is when Sam sticks his fucking head in. He's being a creep watching this whole thing, and no one knows he's there. And then he's just like, raindrops keep falling.
What? He's like humming as he like walks away to his room, and Rainey's
so proud of himself.
Okay. Yeah, he's very
like,
proud of
I
himself.
nailed that interaction.
And then after this, there's a scene where Tomorrow is having like a conniption about like wearing shoes, and she's like throwing her shoes, and like, I don't want to wear shoes, and like all this other stuff.
Hey, that is not how a baby acts. Edith loves shoes. She wants to wear all the shoes.
Not all babies love
That's
shoes.
true. That's true.
No,
Edith can't say shoes, by the way. She said it once. She doesn't say shoes. She goes,
Oh.
She like makes the like.
That's so precious.
It's very weird. Yeah, instead of shoes.
That's funny though.
It's so good.
So there's that scene, and there's another scene where like, and it's during this part, but Rainey comes in with like apples,
They're from the
uh,
Dowser, right? Because her dude that you saved.
That's right.
so.
Yeah,
I think so. But I'm struggling to remember what happens in the scene. I'm only remembering the key part, which is Sam gets an apple. He goes back to his private room. He goes to eat it, and he goes, no. He puts it down on his fucking display case and eats a cryptobiote instead.
And there will the apple sit forever.
Yeah.
Amen.
And it's just displayed there. It's just like, what is happening?
Have either of you gone back and tried to eat the apple?
I haven't seen a prompt.
I don't think it lets you.
Oh, it let me, and it is there's a whole choreographed scene that Norman Reedus surely had to motion capture.
What?
That fucking killed me.
Okay,
you have to like really like push the camera to the right to get the prompt to show up.
Well, I also got another thing. I can't remember who it was. I think it was the musician gave me a sticky stick.
Yeah,
it's just like a pair of chopsticks that sit on his desk. It's very weird. So what happens in that scene was Rainey's handing apples to everybody. Tomorrow picks one up, and it just straight turns to rot immediately, and then falls to the ground, and it's like tarry everywhere, and she gets like upset and runs off, which is like the inciting incident for the whole next thing. But also, I will say this: spoiler alert, not everything she touches does that. Sometimes.
Yeah.
That's weird.
But yeah, they're just having this like weird roundtable discussion. There's another scene here, this like roundtable discussion about like whether or not they should send Tomorrow back to the nightmare realm.
Which
and
is
it's just
the
like
most
they
bizarre
think that she was born
conversation.
there. They're like, surely her friends and family in the tar world miss her. I'm like, why do you think that there's friends and family there, doll man?
And so like Fragile and Rainy are Tarman's saying the same. Tarman. So it's clear. It's funny. Tarman and Dollman are just like, we should probably send her back. She probably misses it. And then Rainy and Fragile very correctly are just like, what the fuck are you talking about? She belongs here with us. That place sucks. And then they're like, what do you think, Sam? And Sam is just like, yeah, that place fucking sucks.
Did anybody pick the other option?
No.
Because I was very surprised. They actually gave you a choice, but I also was like, "Are you high?" Like,
I wonder what it does.
I wonder if that changes the scene you get with her later.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah,
maybe, but that's interesting. But yeah, of course, it's like that place fucking sucks. Why would you want to send poor Elle Fanning back?
Hell, We rescued
Yeah.
this woman from hell. And you're like,
Well, that's what. Well,
Your
that's what.
friend's
I'm pretty sure that's even what Sam said. He's like, that place is hell.
yeah.
I
It's
wanted
just
an
like,
option
yeah,
to turn to
yeah.
Tarman and be like, "Oh, is your son having a good time there?"
Yeah, yeah,
Do you
Like,
think his
come
son
on.
has his own pocket hell in there?
maybe could do.
It's just Tarman yelling at him.
Well, I was gonna say, according to James, his son and Neil are the same person.
Yeah.
So
Hey, Lou and Tomorrow are the same person.
Yeah, you
I
never know.
It's true.
I think Sam and Tarman are the same person.
Oh shit,
Oh fuck.
Tar Sam?
Tarzan.
I think Tarman and the Samurai are the same person.
No, you said Lou and the Samurai are the same person.
I know. That's the joke. I can't believe I've gotten to use a "that's the joke" meme on you twice this week. I put a topic in the Patriot Club list. I'm not going to say it out loud because it's very funny. But I put a topic in the list of Patriot Club suggestions just to put it in there, and it is something that very clearly only I would have put.
What if it wasn't? What if it was like Nick?
Well, yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. It's like it's very clear. Like we know Nick and Chad well enough to know they wouldn't do this. But I sent a screenshot of it to our like mods group chat, and I said with a smiley face, I said, "Who did this?" And Alessio the next morning goes, "Wasn't it you?" And I replied with the Simpsons that's the joke fucking meme.
Oh my god.
And he did not respond at all to that.
There's nothing else to say. You said everything.
Yeah. But after this discussion, this is when you find out that they repurposed Lou's vaccines for tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
And then you discover that, hey, tomorrow is gone. We gotta find her. And it gives you one of those missions. It's very cool. So it gives you one of those missions where you have to like use the Odenkirk to like find the footprints.
Yeah.
And, like,
felt very Witcher 3 for this particular mission. I was like, okay,
Yes.
I remember this game.
I'm gonna put on my fucking crotchety old man hat again and say like, I love that we didn't get a location or a destination or anything, and I love that it was like, oh look, her footprints. I wish they
footprints are these?
I wish they wouldn't have shown you the fucking like red digital hollow footprints. Just like make me look and see muddy fucking footprints. You know what I mean? Like, and then see the hook and all the other shit. Like, I don't know. It was.
I almost wonder if it's just there's not enough like would you even have noticed type of thing.
Yeah, that's fair.
So it's hard to say, but that would have been pretty cool to at least try.
I mean, they for the most part they don't really hold your hand for this though, because
they just kind of let you go.
Yeah, it's like maybe only one or two times are they like, oh hey, you should look over here, and then somebody posts something on the social media. It's like,
oh yeah, like, we saw her.
So you're kind of like going on this trek, and it's pretty like I said, this is when I ran into those fucking like bird swarms and stuff like that on the top of the ridge and stuff like that, and it's just like, what the fuck is going on? So also one thing that I didn't mention about the cutscene where they're having the roundtable discussion about what to do with her, again, very weird. I noticed something as she was walking away that is very interesting, and I will bring it up towards the end of this conversation. But I just want to put that in your heads because I've got something to bring up there. But you get to this clearing, and you get a cutscene, and the fucking robots rise out of the ground and like they just appear. And it's just like, okay, it's time to fight, and they just throw you into this battle with these mechs.
Did you encounter them just like control style floating in thin air
with
before you got here? Yeah.
No, that wasn't the first time I've dealt with them because.
Well, no, I mean like on the walk up to this spot.
Oh no!
It was very weird. I just like wandered into this area where they were just like fucking control, like
shit!
Oh no, like, I didn't see that at all.
Floating.
I didn't see that
and then when I got close, they came down. But every time I made sure I was behind them, so I just fucking immediately
executed
them.
So I didn't see
they
that
were
at
just
all.
fucking free floating in the middle of nowhere.
That's strange.
No, I'm kind of glad that I didn't see that then, because like it made the scene way cooler because like I had no idea what was coming.
Also, that fucking jacket that triggers the cutscene. I just need y'all to know I walked around that Target like fucking 20 times before I found the jacket. Also, Target sounds like you're saying Target real weird.
Target.
Target.
I don't know where to put this. I'm just gonna put it before this big emotional moment. I feel like they did Elle Fanning's face model dirty.
Yeah.
Very weird.
I don't
She's
know what's
very-
up with
yeah.
it. It's like everyone else looks photorealistic, but her character specifically, there are like weird
Yeah.
moments where she looks at the camera from like a weird angle.
Yep.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
girl, you look like you're from fucking Heavy Rain. Like what just
I
happened?
noticed. I noticed it especially when during Jesus Christ,
I love that game.
during the scene where they're singing the song.
Yeah.
Like it's very noticeable in that scene for sure. It's very,
I
very.
wonder if Elle
strange.
Fanning was like, I don't want you to put me in your fucking contraption, Kojima.
Maybe. I don't want any of your words, Magic Man.
Yeah. But please, Lily, tell us about this magic, madness, insanity. That's
Yeah. So what I wound up doing was I was just kind of like, oh shit, what do I do? I grenade pistoled one of them, went down, and then I saw that the sword was like available, and I grabbed the sword, and then I was just going, oh fuck, and I was like fucking samurai swording them,
Oh,
and
shit.
like the waves were coming, so you can
That's
like just
rad.
grab the sword and just go bah, 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 and just like start slicing them up and
Oh,
dicing
fuck
them up,
yeah.
and then they'll just come at you, and then like it's just I was just like going like bah, bah, and like bouncing around and like slicing at them.
It took
It
me
was
like
so
4
cool.
fucking grenade rounds per robot.
Yep.
With that pistol.
Yeah,
was
once you get one of them down, like that's the pro strat, because if you pick up the sword, like they go down with like 3 or 4 swipes of the sword,
Oh, that's rad.
and it's way quicker to take them down. So I did that, and it was fucking rad.
Yeah, I picked it up after the battle and just like threw it. Just like because like I remember
Yeah.
them doing something like that, so I was like, "Oh, I'm just gonna throw it." And then when I picked it up, it was like lethally kills humans, and I was like, "Oops, not gonna use this."
Shit. Yeah, I did not pick the sword up myself. I was like pretty panicked during that exchange. I felt like
I can imagine James had a carrier that just had ceramics, and he just picked up cases of ceramics and struck them with it for the entire fight.
that. I wonder how long it would take to kill them if you did that.
Yeah, I don't know. I know in the simulation VR mode, you can knock somebody out with like one swing of one case,
Hell yeah!
but it breaks the case.
Oh, one thing, did y'all notice too, when the battle starts and they like notice you, their faces light up with an exclamation mark?
Oh, no, I got an exclamation mark badge on my
Yeah.
backpack
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
So.
No,
Oh,
their
that's cool.
faces light up with the whoop with
Sick.
the exclamation mark notice, which is really, really cool. Right at the end of the battle.
This is wild. This is like Vamp MGS2 level shit.
Well,
Yeah.
we'll get to that in a second.
Okay.
That's we definitely want. I definitely want to talk about that because that fucking rips shit. I
Yeah,
love
yeah,
that
yeah.
scene.
Yes.
Right at the end of the battle, right before the last one that I had to deal with gets like lifted up in the air by strings. These like wispy strings gets lifted up in the air. And when I saw them, I was like, okay, I'm not crazy, because in the cutscene with the roundtable discussion, when Tomorrow turns around and walks away, you see a little flash.
I
of
thought it
those
was a
same
fucking
strings.
glitch.
No, it's the fucking strings.
Oh.
There's something going on there, and yeah, so
Interesting.
it's the same. I was like, "What the fuck was that?" And then I saw the robot get lifted by. That's the same fucking thing that I saw.
Good
So
call.
something's going on there.
Is somebody
that's-
puppeteering tomorrow?
That Dollman, perhaps.
Oh, fuck, what if Dollman's actually the
man.
ventriloquist?
Dollman's the puppet master all along. That son of a bitch.
God.
I still don't like him.
I don't like him either.
I was.
I like throwing him at people. That's pretty funny.
That is
Yeah,
pretty
that's
fun.
pretty. His functionality is really cool. I was kind of warming up to him, and then the thing that was like, he started getting real suspicious about stuff, and then I saw that glimpse of him, like the one that used the glimpse of him, like with the angry face, and I was like, nope, don't like him, don't like him.
Bad vibes.
And then he was like, one of the champions, like, she must have family. We got to send her back to the nightmare. I was
hell.
like,
Yeah.
no,
It's
no,
like, you're
no,
out of your
no.
goddamn mind, doll man.
Yeah. So don't like Dollman as much anymore. You finish the battle, cutscene happens, one of the mechs like grabs Sam's gun and throws it.
hmm
And then Sam's like, oh no, Sam's gonna get got. And then Tomorrow shows up.
Traditionally known action movie star Elle Fanning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Does what
Tomorrow
she does
shows
best.
I
up,
think of.
takes her shoes off, and then just starts going sicko mode on these fucking robots.
Yeah.
And Sam shoots and kills one with her help, but like she is fucking diving into the tar and like jumping up and like fucking crane kicking shit and like fucking lobbing them all over the place. And it's just like
anything
it's the
she
coolest.
touches like tars to pieces
Yes.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like deteriorating them with like the fucking timefall powers, and she's just like fucking going
Wrecking
nuts.
job.
Yeah, it's
Like
crazy.
And it's
full
just like
out.
Activating new
I'm just sitting
fetishes
here like,
for Alessio. Just
oh,
women
God,
covered
yeah.
in tar.
making you crumble to dust. You know? That's your dream.
Dude, every time she would like teleport through the tar to like fuck someone up, I was like, that's the raddest shit I've ever seen on
Yeah.
the screen.
Yeah,
It's pretty sick.
Yeah.
Do you think she mocapped that?
yeah, absolutely. Of course, she
Probably,
did. Yeah.
absolutely.
I'm sure somebody
Yeah.
did, but
Somebody
I doubt it was
did,
Elle Fanning.
but
It's just so insane. It's just like
It was really
it's
cool.
maybe it's one
Unexpected.
of the coolest cutscenes
Yeah.
I've ever seen.
I mean,
it's
it
just
is
like came
straight
out
up
of nowhere.
Vamp MGS2 tier.
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe cooler.
Yeah. But the whole thing ends, it's calm again, and then Sam is just like, thank you. And it's like, okay. But so the one thing too is like they start walking, and then he picks up her shoes, and I love this like ongoing thing of everybody just like needing to collect her shoes for her because she just refuses to wear them. It's very funny. But they start having this conversation, and it's like very poignant and like very, very like subdued and subtle and well done. And this is the scene I was talking about towards the beginning of the episode where I was just like, this is really fucking good.
Mhm.
And they're just talking about family. And tomorrow was just like, do you have a family? And Sam's just like, not anymore. And just like having this like really like
The
just
heavy
straight up-
pause between her asking and him answering, like
Yeah.
legit made me
Yeah.
like choke back a little bit, like
It's tough.
because I was thinking about his wife, his wife
original-
and
his
kid.
wife.
Yeah, because he carried
And
that
his
photo
original
around in the
kid.
first game, right?
Because
And that was, it
didn't
was like his
she?
wife.
She was
and
pregnant and she killed herself, right? Is that
Yeah.
what it was? Yeah.
And then there was a void out, and that's the whole
There's a
big
void
thing.
out.
Yeah.
I think that was like how he figured out he could repatriate.
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, just brutal.
Yeah. And then like she kind of confirms that she doesn't really have anything in that other place, and it's not a good place and stuff.
Yeah, she's
and
like,
he's
why would you
yeah.
ever send me
Right? Like, what the fuck is wrong with that Tarman guy?
Yeah. And then he's just like, yeah, you can stay with us and all this other stuff. And then the Magellan lands. And then this is the part that I laughed at where Fragile and Rainy are standing there, and they give Tomorrow the ring.
Mm-hmm.
And Fragile's like, we could use your help. You just need to learn how to control your power. It's like, thanks, Fragile.
Oh,
for
and then
making
Tomorrow
this-
does a little thumbs up.
Well, yeah. thumbs
Oh
up.
yeah.
No, and well, Sam does too. He's
Yeah.
So it's like Fragile's like, you can stay with us as long as you like, and then she turns around to Sam, and Sam's just like, and I thought that was really cute.
Yeah,
Him just
yeah.
giving her the thumbs up when
Yeah.
just to like confirm that it's okay. And
I wish like a little
Yeah.
message would have come up that was like Sam's harem expands.
Dawn of the third harem.
Yeah.
But yeah, so then you go back on the Magellan and you get a conversation about the robots, and it's just like kind of like the tentacle monster. They're not really robots. They come from the tar,
Mhm.
and they are puppets without strings. And I beg to differ about that because I saw some fucking strings. Something's controlling these fucks. But they started calling them ghost mechs. So that's their official name, is like their ghost mechs.
Ghost
So
mech.
I really hope it's not just revealed that it's like Higgs doing all of this, because I'm like, where is this power coming from?
Yeah,
dude?
right.
Like,
How did Higgs
I
get
have
more
to thi-
powerful?
I have to think that Dollman being a puppet has something to do with it.
I didn't even.
I
think about
really
that.
do.
Yeah.
I
Because
didn't
he's a
think about
puppet and like all this other stuff, and like the puppets with the strings and blah blah blah. And it's just like there's
I'll feel
something
so
about it.
vindicated if Dollman ends up being the big bad. Like, I feel like
That'd be
we
crazy.
called that shit.
that. Question:
Little monster.
The president, does he have the same thing that Neil has on his neck instead of Neil's hand? Because he's got a thing burned into
Oh.
his neck.
Oh, I haven't
But
But is
noticed.
it the APAC logo and not the?
It's like like a
other one?
Pisces symbol, or like Gemini or
I'll
something.
have to-
it's an astrological symbol.
An
so-
I'll look
astrological
into it real
sign.
quick.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I don't
That's
get fucking
wild.
spoiled. Just gonna
But
say-
yeah, now from here, it's finally time to deliver the tar magnetite to Heartman. We're finally gonna go see our friend Darren Jacobs, Nicholas.
I was,
Oh,
I
it
was
was
so
so nice
excited
hearing
about
him.
this. Yeah.
It was really nice hearing Darren's voice, like having talked to him and stuff like that. I was like, wow, this is very, very cool.
It's an APAC
Like-
logo, APAS logo.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
But yeah, so the path there is like you have to go over these like really like crazy mountains and like through like this mountainous region.
Really gorgeous.
Really
very,
Probably,
very
like, probably
gorgeous.
like one of the most beautiful parts of the whole game.
Beautiful.
I agree.
I actually like went along the big like the top of the ridge instead
So
of
did I.
going down around
Yeah.
because I wanted to see
was
all the
awesome.
views and stuff.
Felt
It
like
was very
fucking Lord of
cool.
the Rings. It was crazy.
Yeah.
It was like, is this
Yeah.
Australia? This feels like New Zealand.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's the same thing as like the fucking. Is this fucking Wisconsin? Like, what are you
Yeah.
talking about?
Yeah.
I forgot. Why does Wisconsin look like Iceland?
But yeah, you kind of crest the hill and you get another song at this point. It's another one of those moments, and you look down at Heartman's lab, and from up in the distance, it kind of looked like a spooky like mansion.
Yeah, it looked
I
like
don't
a
know if
big
that. I don't know if that.
fucked up building.
Yeah,
thing.
like
Yeah.
manor. But as you get closer, it's just like a bombed out like parking garage or something. But like
Mhm.
from the way that you approach it, it's just like this looks like a
Yeah, it
fucking-
looked like a castle, kind of.
yeah, spooky like haunted castle. It's very cool.
Yeah.
Like
Does
the
look
way
very
your eyes play tricks
castle-esque.
on you, man. But you get down there, you deliver the stuff to him.
Yeah, what is it?
And
Magnetite?
yeah, tar
Magnetite,
magnet.
yeah.
Yeah.
Did y'all drive
Um,
the truck? I'm assuming
I tracked the whole time.
you tracked it.
Yeah, I drove my truck up there. It was
Yeah,
very cool.
I did the truck as well.
Well, I tracked
Yeah.
part of it, and then I think when it got crazy, I started walking.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, so it's like, yep, got the stuff, great. Connect to the Cupid, and then it's like the lab is unlocked. Please enter. And then you go in there and you get a cutscene and you get all the books
So
and
fun.
stuff and this big lab. The mood lighting in this place is
Yeah.
fucking intense.
It's
I
beautiful.
love the lighting.
Did he have like the creepy tar people in his lab?
I don't
Yeah.
think so. That's new. I was like, what
That
the
it's
fuck is
new for
happening?
sure, but they're fucking
Yeah.
cool looking.
Yeah.
They reminded me like obviously of like the BTs and shit from the game, but also of like
Mhm.
the tar monsters from Resident Evil 7.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, it was
It's
really
weird
spooky.
that they don't talk about it at all. Like Sam
Yeah.
sees it
No.
and acknowledges how weird it is, but then says nothing.
Yeah. Well, then we find out some things about the room later on that like,
Yeah.
change some things.
That's true.
But he sounds like walking in, and then like Heartman is just like he's like kind of crashed out, but he's like on his feet, and it's like really weird.
Yeah, he looks like he's a man that's like from a
yeah, a little
Bioshock
bit.
tableau or something.
Mhm.
And then the thing like resuscitates him, and he's back, and he's like, "Oh, Sam." And then he like stops us. He's like, "Hold on," and he like takes his tears and puts it in a little like bottle. And it's like, what the fuck is happening here? What his like rig was his fucking like heart beating in there before in the first
think
one?
so.
I think it was covered. You couldn't see it. I
Yeah.
think
like,
it was
it's
just
like-
all solid.
It's on full display this time.
And it's
It's
huge.
huge.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah,
a
it's
heart
fucking
what we're
huge.
ahead.
Yeah.
But he's having like he's like talking about how like he's been going into the beach, like mapping the beach and stuff like that, still looking for his family,
Yep.
but also like mapping the beach and the upper beaches and stuff like that, and trying to like figure some stuff out for
I think that's what the
drawbridge.
tears are for, right?
Yeah, and so
Yes.
the tears are him collecting beach water and bringing them back to the land of the living through his tears. So he collects his tears, puts them into a jar, and then gives it to the hydrologist.
Can we just chill for a second on this woman? What?
Oh my
She's
god. I
crazy.
love
What
her.
the fuck?
Did you go back and talk to her?
I sure did.
After
No, not
after
yet.
everything was okay. Me and James will tell you about
Yes.
this. This is fucking
Oh
crazy.
my
Well,
god.
because, like at that point, I was in 7, and I was like, I gotta go back.
Yeah. But yeah, so the mood lighting goes away, and it's like a regular lit room at that point.
It looks like his
And-
lab, essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's his
Yeah.
lab. And he's talking about how like there's like a mysterious or a mysterious collaborator that's like helping them map the beach, and it's like we've got mysterious benefactors and mysterious
Yeah.
collaborators and all this other stuff. Like, what the fuck is going
Are they
on?
the same people?
It's
I don't
a
know.
diehard
And then-
anomaly.
Yeah, it's always.
And then you
them.
get a little jump scare
Dude.
this like
Yes.
Sam looks into like the window that he puts the bottles, and then this what you see this flash of this woman's face, because she goes and like snatches the bottles and slams the door shut. It's like, what
Well,
the
but the
fuck
whole
is going
time you
on?
hear her like choking,
Hacking,
and coughing,
yeah,
and gag. I'm
just,
like,
like,
why is there a sick
crazy
woman
sounds.
in your
Oh,
fucking
man.
side room, dude?
Yeah,
Heartman,
you're gonna
what are you
regret
doing?
not talking to her again, Alessia, because it's very funny.
Oh no, I talked to her
Um,
again after the cutscene. Is that what you mean?
yeah,
Where she just
okay, cool.
I thought you meant like after the whole, like once you
no,
go
no,
back and everything.
no. But Heartman says, "Well, I've done all the work I can do here. It's time for us to go to the DHV Magellan." And nobody can just say the Magellan.
Thank you. Why?
Everybody always says, we have to go to the
DHV.
DHV Magellan.
Makes me
They can
so
never
mad.
just say Magellan. It's very funny. And Heartman's like flashing thumbs up and giving you like 100 likes, like candy, like he was.
Oh, he's
all
got
over
heart
the place.
glasses.
Yeah,
The
his
heart
glasses shaped like
glasses.
hearts now.
Just for this cutscene though, because on the next one they're regular again.
Yeah, the regular is just in here. But then he like pulls his stuff, and then he's just like, all right, I'm ready to go to the DHV Magellan. It sounds like that's all you're bringing. He's like, all of my stuff is on the Magellan. This is just my insurance or something. And it's like, okay.
Yeah.
And then part of this cutscene too, he explains like his new rig, like when he passes out and like goes under again, like the rig suspends him in midair so he doesn't like crash and like hit himself or hurt himself. So like he can just like and just stay suspended, and so he doesn't have to worry about it anymore, which is pretty cool.
What the
But
fuck
yeah.
does DHV stand for?
I was trying to
I'm
figure
not
that
sure.
out.
Literally, it's not even on the wiki.
Yeah, it might not. No,
Oh.
it might just be like a like all like USS, like it's just like a moniker like that potentially.
Yeah. Weird.
But yeah, so you finish this cutscene, and then you find out that the whole room has just been virtual. So the books, everything they're just not there. It's just like a big white room, like virtual, and it's pretty cool actually. Creepy. If you go to the window where the hydraulis is again and look through, she like pokes her head in there, and then just like projectile vomits green goo out of the thing. And then Sam narrowly avoids it. And then she goes, just take care of him, okay? And then she closes the door again.
What the fuck
Like,
is
what
going
the
on?
actual fuck?
There was a part of me that was like, if she hadn't popped up as somebody you could take shit to when you're doing orders,
Yeah.
I would have thought it was a one-off, and I would have been like, is this Kojima just being David Lynch for a minute? Like, what is this?
I've kind of felt like it in the moment, for sure.
Yeah.
I looked it up. The actress, the facial model that they used for her is a Danish actress named Liz Corfixen, who she's a Danish actress, but not famously, married to Nicholas Winding Refn. That's his wife. Yeah.
Oh, she did an excellent documentary about her husband.
Did she?
That's really good.
Cool.
Yeah, let me see if I can look it up.
But yeah, so then you go back to the Magellan, and you have this conversation with Fragile and Tarman and Heartman, and you find out like the way that they basically set up the chiral network in the United States was they smuggled still mothers from across the border in Mexico to come to America so they could they can harvest their babies and sacrifice them to make bridges to the beach so that they could build the chiral network. And it's really, really fucked up. And like every time you connected something in that first game, like you were basically killing a baby. And it's like, what the fuck?
Well,
it sounds like so.
Did it happen before? Because they made it seem as if it happened 4 years ago, which the first game happened 11 months ago. So
right.
I don't think we were the ones connecting those first 10.
Well, Sam asked the question.
Yeah, no, he definitely asked, like, was I killing kids when I did that?
Yeah.
But I don't think the time.
Well, no, he's asking about Australia though, and Mexico.
Oh, I see. I see.
So that's why I'm wondering, if part like.
Well, Heartman
still had to like.
Hartman said right after that they had moved on technology.
In Australia and Mexico,
Mexico.
but not in America. So that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Well, but it would have been the Amelie's expedition team that did the initial.
Yeah, I would figure, but yeah, I'm not sure. Like they weren't super clear about
that. I think he was just nervous of being involved in fucking
Baby
child
murder.
Genocide.
murder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that you find out like Bridget was like, no, we're not fucking sacrificing
Oh, thank
mothers
God.
and making women brain dead just to harvest their children and do this shit. And so so they went behind her back, smuggled them in from Mexico, and did it anyway. And that's kind of what happened that's how the Chiral Network got set up.
The documentary by Liv Korvikson is called My Life, directed by Nicholas Winding Refn.
Oh.
And she documented him while he was working on Only God Forgives.
Oh, that's rad.
Interesting. Cool.
Sorry.
So you find out about the sacrificial BBs, and then you learn a little bit more about Lou, and you figure out that 4 years ago, Lou was put into the BB pod and given the BB-28 serial number, and then put into storage. And the mystery is, why was she put into storage and not used on the expedition to connect, like build the Chiral Network, when they could have used as many BBs as possible? Why was she locked away and not used on that expedition? And like,
I mean, I'm glad
what's the
she
purpose
wasn't
of all this?
sacrificed.
Well, yeah, same, but it's just like they were like that. But like the question still remains,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
they needed as many fucking kids as
Yeah.
they could make this
Is
happen.
it-
Why not her?
I don't know if this lines up with the timeline, but like, could the void out that killed Sam's wife had not killed Sam's baby, and they've been lying to Sam, and Lou actually is like his wife's daughter?
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I don't
I
know.
don't know.
I've got a
It's
feeling
interesting.
that Lou is Neil's kid. I think
Mm,
Neil. It seems like Neil is part of smuggling the pregnant women from Mexico,
Mhm.
which is like really
Yeah.
fucked up.
That's a good
But I
point.
almost wonder if Neil is also part of the 10 BB let's lay the
Yeah.
foundation thing. And I almost wonder if he was the one who stashed Lou away.
Oh.
Well, there was some like
Can see
pre release stuff surrounding Neil and some other things that like was very interesting for that implication. So maybe
Oh, interesting.
could be. Yeah, we'll talk about it as we get
Yeah.
on this. I don't. It did. I accidentally watched it because I was watching the PlayStation presentation or like or it was no, it was Summer Games Fest I was watching, and he brought a scene to
Oh,
that,
got it.
and like it revealed a little bit of stuff that I was just like, that's kind of weird that they would show this right here, but
Yeah.
so I'll save that. We'll talk about that. Does feel
Yeah.
a little too spoilery to bring up for the pre-release stuff.
We are
so.
roughly like a third of the way through the game, and it's
Yeah.
interesting. I'm curious how much it's going to ramp up, because I remember the first Death Stranding literally felt like a 20-minute story stretched across 40 hours.
Big time.
So like, I'm curious.
Whereas like I'm 20, I think I've been playing for 21 hours. I think is what my
Mhm.
last count was when I stopped playing, and like I feel like I'm getting a lot of story.
Yeah. So I'm
Yeah.
curious,
And
if
they're
it's gonna
giving you a
continue
lot
at
of
this
details
clip,
quickly.
or I'm just nervous they're going to stretch out this Lou mystery for like the next 10 chapters, and it's like, okay, guys, like,
Yeah. We get it.
We are almost done with the chapter, but the best thing, and like it's the best way to exit a chapter.
oh yeah, this is the best.
Is at towards the end of the conversation, Heartman, his time is coming for him to like get knocked out again and like go under again. And he goes, and he like leans forward in his little gear, and he's like pretty close to Fragile, and Fragile kind of like looks at him, and then she takes his hand and lifts it up, and like he makes him give a thumbs up, and he gives you 100 likes.
It's very good.
And then literally it cuts to black, and we get episode 7 pod.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so that's where we conclude our coverage for this episode.
Great way to end a chapter.
I almost wonder if like chapter 7 is when we're going to find out like what the fuck's
Yeah,
going on.
that's
with
kinda
Lou,
the vibe,
because it's
yeah.
called pod, and it's just like, yeah, that seems like the time
Yeah.
to talk about this,
Odd
right?
time.
It's right
At the-
after. So technically, the Neil first person, I'm going to have to smuggle these women
Yeah,
thing happens when you're leaving that cutscene. Because like
Yeah.
when Sam leaves to the surface, that's when I got it.
okay.
I feel like there was a part of me that was like, should we explain Hartman's whole deal? Like, if somebody's listening to this who hasn't played Death Stranding 1, I think at this point, like, if you're
in it, you're in it, and you
yeah.
know what the fuck's going on. He's still looking for his family. That's all you really
Yeah.
need to know.
Yeah.
He
He's
still
looking for his
dies every
family.
20 minutes.
Yeah.
21 minutes.
He also
Guys.
does mention too, like, because he's been going to the beach so much, it's putting extra strain on his heart. So he's just having like cardiac events that don't knock him out while he's awake. And it's just like, man,
He's got like a
I
kill
wish
switch,
Sam's
which is crazy.
yeah,
like,
I wish
flips
Sam's
his
friends
switch.
would literally stop killing themselves because this is
Right?
fucked up.
Yeah, it's pretty
Yeah.
wild. Do we want to read
Yeah.
these last two fan mails before we call
Yeah,
it?
let's read the last two fan letters. Alessio, you've got one from Matt Reynolds, don't you?
Yeah, this is Matt Reynolds who wrote in. So great to have you back and love playing along and listening. I definitely think you all deserve to be holograms in the game. Maybe when the PC port comes out, we can mod you in. Legitimately, I was thinking about this and I was like, that would be so fucking fun. Like,
That'd be rad.
Yeah.
like in no world would that happen, but if we got to be like the church's spot, that would be so fucking
It'd be
cool.
so
Well,
sick.
Marty's sending his social media clip to Kojima Productions,
That's
so you never know.
So funny.
That's so
You
weird.
never know.
I love that.
And then Matt continues, I've been enjoying the fact there are fewer BT areas. They really slowed the game down for me in the original. My theory is that it very much feels like Sam is being used by Drawbridge. Every time he brings something up, it is swept under the carpet and we move on. I feel like this is part of the emotional disconnection you talked about. There's just so much. Don't worry about that. Keep on connecting shit up, especially Dollman. I can't think of a reason why they would have had to intentionally kill Lou for this, though. Perhaps Lou is alive, but they are hiding it because they want Sam to connect Australia.
Yeah, Lou is live. It's tomorrow.
Also, if the BB pod is empty, why does Sam get flashbacks when hooking up to it? That's the question, Matt.
Yeah, that's like the answer that I have is like it's just residual memories that were locked in, and I still think like
It could be.
I still have like a vague idea that it might be the original BB-28's pod, and that's what we're seeing. But I
Well, where
literally
did the pod even come from? I know Sam had
exactly.
It at his
Well, that's the
house.
thing. Exactly. Well, because if you
Is
really
it
think
Lou's
about it,
original
like,
pod, maybe?
well, maybe, but the question that I'm having is like, if Higgs people showed up and attacked his house to like do whatever the fuck, could they not have just like left the pod there for Sam to find?
Possibly.
Because again, it harkens back to episode 3 where Higgs is like, you don't know a goddamn thing about Lou.
Yeah.
And so like he's trying to do stuff, and his whole thing is just like, I'm trying to fuck your life up because I can't kill you.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make your life miserable. So he's like trying to do all this stuff to like do. So it could have been planted by Higgs, and that's like a whole thing going on there. So
I mean,
yeah, I don't
also
know.
if it was Lou's pod that they were just holding on to as like a tchotchke or whatever, I think there is the possibility that Lou is like in a limbo, right? That
Yeah.
Lou is like not dead or not alive, and maybe the
Mhm.
Lou that Sam is carrying around is like only he can see it, and
Mhm.
she's sort of like in limbo. I don't know.
Mhm.
But yeah, I don't know. It's just weird to me to think that like Sam wouldn't question a random fucking pod that got left in
Yeah.
his apartment.
Right?
Yeah.
So I don't know. Who knows?
But he's also like he's like distraught and like
Yeah.
completely losing his mind because Lou's gone. So it's
Yeah.
like who can say like maybe he's just not thinking about it anymore.
And also showing
I-
zero emotion whatsoever.
Yeah, Lou's in limbo, and by limbo I mean the samurai.
Yeah.
Um, I just want to I want to clarify. I made that joke last week and things like that. My actual theory is that Lou is tomorrow.
Yeah. No.
I don't think that Lou is the
Yeah.
samurai.
Yeah.
I have a thought, and there is no basis behind this thought. But I'm calling my shot again. I'm doing the damn thing
a lot of shots
about
coming.
this fucking samurai. Dead man.
Okay.
Samurai is dead man. He's not actually dead, man. He's helping Sam in mysterious ways.
Depending
Actually,
on,
I think tomorrow's dead man.
depending on how far along the winning prediction is, you get less points. So
Yeah.
you get the most points if it's Lou. You get the second most points if it's Dead Man.
Okay.
Uh,
I'm locking this in. I'm not
Okay.
I'm not making any more guesses. I think tomorrow is Lou, and I think the samurai is dead man. And I have nothing to back up the second one. I have everything so far to back up the first one.
I would argue you have nothing to back up either of them. But
I don't have like tangent, like actual evidence, blah blah blah. But like,
Yeah,
A lot of coincidental things happening.
it's so fucking obvious about like all the things. It's like, oh, she's got the fucking bandage wrapped around her arm where Lou's birthmark is.
Ninja still.
No, I've got zero basis for Deadman being that ninja. I've got no base. That's what I'm saying. The second one, no basis. The first one, I've got some good.
Pretty cool though.
Yeah.
I thought you meant second candidate, no basis.
No,
I was like, excuse me.
I don't know why. I just like got a fucking brain blast. I was like, that fucking robot samurai is dead, man.
Oh, that's sick. Okay. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Yeah, it's interesting to me. It's like when Fragile is kind of like bossing Sam around, and not really bossing, because again, nobody in this game seems to have like intense emotions. She's just like, you need to go do this. At no point is Sam like, you got my baby killed, fuck you.
Right?
Like, it's so weird to me. Like, I get that she's like, oh, my bad, but it's like, you were still the reason why Lou died. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like, Sam, be mad at her for 5 fucking seconds, dude.
For sure.
But anyway, Matt continues. Death Stranding 2 introduces even more characters with on-the-nose names. What I want to know is, if you all were a Kojima character in Death Stranding, what would you do, and what would your Kojima name be?
I think I know mine, and it's unfortunate because
Ratman.
I don't. Well, Ratman would be great. I don't think that I'm really choosing this name. I think this name chose me. It'd probably be like Kill Wombat Man, and I'm probably like some sort of outback hunter.
That's fucking sick.
Roadkill Man.
Roadkill Man.
Yeah.
Drives too fast, man.
Nice. I like that.
Accelerate, man.
Lily, what you got?
So I'm having a bit of a struggle with this one because I've noticed a trend with Death Stranding in that normally I'd make like a such and such woman joke, but I've noticed the men are blank man.
A fair amount.
The women have like a specific. Well, yeah, for the most part, the women have a specific name. So you've got Tar Man, Heart Man, Dead Man, Die Hard Man, like Charlie. You know, the men.
Yeah.
And then you've got the women. So you've got Fragile, Rainy, Tomorrow, and they have all these these names. I'm really not sure because I feel like I would have to go for like a Fragile, Rainy Tomorrow.
As one.
And so like,
oh, okay. I thought you were saying that's what a Fragile, Rainy Tomorrow.
No, that's no. I feel like it would have to be like. I've only got one. I've only got one word.
First thing comes to mind.
Tranny.
I don't know if Kojima could get away with that one.
No, I don't think he could. I can. He can't.
Well, what would happen was he would name your character that. The cutscene would come out. Everybody would be upset, and then he would say, "You're going to regret your horrible whatever," like he did for Quiet. What did he say? He was like, "You'll be sorry." What did he say? It was something about like miss. Fuck, I can't remember. I gotta look it up real quick.
I don't remember.
He said something.
Maybe something like something crazy like forever.
Oh, that's a good one.
We got Tomorrow. I'm Forever.
Oh, I like that one.
Yeah,
This is gonna fucking drive me crazy. It was like
the first one. The first one, if you're nasty. The second one, if you're being politically correct.
You're nasty.
Yeah.
If you're nasty.
Just like Otacon.
Oh, yeah. Here's what he said.
The Discord. The listeners stay remembering those haikus. James.
Oh yeah.
That's a great episode.
Kojima said, and this is a continuation of a tweet. He said, but once you recognize the secret reason for her exposure, meaning Quiet's exposure, you will feel ashamed of your words and deeds.
That's it. Words and deeds.
Wasn't she
guess
just like,
what?
allergic to the sun?
Yeah, she just like needs to have her body exposed because she consumes. She like does
like a flower.
photosynthesis.
Yeah.
And guess what, Hideo? I was not ashamed of my words and deeds. I was right. We were right the whole time. Thank you. What would you be, Alice?
I have no fucking clue. I mean, the stupid, easy one to grab onto is cameraman.
Cameraman, yeah.
But
Cameraman.
I'm not really a camera guy. Like, I've worked a lot in camera department, but like that's not really my thing.
Yeah.
I would say particular man.
You have all of like the breakable cargo quests, like
Yeah,
the no
100%.
damage quests.
It's got to all happen
yeah.
really fast.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, it's all time.
It's particular, man.
I think an alternative one for me, and this is to pop the Discord specifically, would be Oathkeeper. And we'll know, and certain people will know exactly why that's funny.
Nice. That sounds like a LARPing person's name.
Potentially. Yeah.
All right, do we want to read this really long one and wrap us out?
Yeah, we got one last message. Another one from Kyle. Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
Another one here from Kyril Martin.
I like it.
Kyle Martin talking about the word chiral. Says, I first came across the word chiral during my A levels, which are end of high school exams in the UK, if you did not know. In chemistry, the topic of chirality came up, which relates to how molecules form and their geometry. In short, you can have left-handed and right-handed versions, which means that even though the molecules chemically identical in left and right-handed versions, they cannot be superimposed onto each other. No matter how it is rotated, shifted, or reflected, it can never sit on top of itself. You can see this with your own hands. Your left hand can never sit perfectly on top of your right hand. They can only do that when the palms face each other, but never the same direction, which is the goal. This might seem like a fairly innocent feature of chemistry, but it has had significant life-changing effects that biochemists don't predict when manufacturing the drug thalidomide. They didn't account for the left and right-handed versions, technically called cis and trans. Let's go. In the manufacturing process and made the wrong one. This drug was supposed to be used as an aid for morning sickness, so recently pregnant women took the drug to alleviate the sickness. What they didn't expect was the wrong-handed molecule caused babies to be born with deformed arms and hands. Jesus. At this point, there are too many similarities for me to not believe it is a coincidence that Kojima has a lot of these terms and imagery in his game. There are a couple of things I think that are worth discussing. Number one is hands. The game uses hands as imagery throughout. First of all, the chiral crystals take the shape of hands reaching out from the ground, and they are twisted and jagged that almost look like they're reaching out from beyond the grave. George Romero's Night of the Living Dead, anyone? Fragile's new costume has a pair of hands draped over the collarbones. Why use hands again? Why not entire arms, Doc Ock style? Maybe that's explained later, but it's interesting to hold on to for now. Some of the BTs from the trailers, I think, are all very hands-focused in their design. And let's not forget that the hunters, the watchers, he's talking about, literally grab at you with their hands. Oh, yeah, the hunters, the little small ones. Mm-hmm. Sam also has handprints all over his body from Dooms. And finally, let's not forget Deborah Wilson's character, who is a surgeon with two right hands, so she can actually do the overlapping thing as opposed to. Number two is babies. The choice to use babies is odd, but it tugs on the heartstrings and is novel at the very least. The relation to thalidomide and chirality is clear, though. Is there supposed to be something about the choice of mothers in the lives of their children or the role of children in life and death? They are neither living nor dead by some measure unless you hold very strict beliefs on the sanctity of life. So yeah, acting as a bridge is not ridiculous. This is a hard one to discuss further now, simply because I don't have much else to go on, but it is food for thought. However, maybe Kojima is going for another sins of the mother thing. 3 is chirality. Beyond just mistakes in chemical engineering, there are actually chiral materials and chiral electromagnetic waves. Think circular polarization. Sorry, the PhD is showing its face now. So it's incredible that we have somebody with a PhD that is this smart listening to our goof-ass podcast. Oh, yeah. Anyway, there are actually chiral materials and chiral electromagnetic waves. So this might be what got Kojima thinking about special materials and connection through networks like Wi-Fi. Or, more transparently, the chiral network. But it also speaks to left and right, A and B, binary thinking. And lastly is connection. Aren't hands the primary means of connection with other people? We shake hands, we hold hands, we hug each other with arms and hands. Certainly the point of connection in the game is fairly figurative in expanding the network and bringing people together, but also literal in Sam's fear of touching that he seems to have lost. Again, the BTs reach out to us with hands to connect with us physically that way. My head is empty now, and I promise not to badger you further until after a fresh episode drops. Love what you're doing. Psyched to see this game through with you. Keep on keeping on. Thank you, Kyle. I really wish Isaac was here to read that.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Isaac, who historically can't read when he's on the
Cannot
show.
read. There are a lot of complicated words,
Yes.
and I really wish Isaac was here to read that.
I will
But yeah,
say,
very, very interesting stuff. I had no idea about like the
yeah,
I didn't realize that either.
thing.
the chemistry stuff's really cool. Weirdly enough, for me, I think it was like the non-heady stuff that was the most interesting, like the connection stuff. Like it's weird,
Mhm.
but I never really thought about it. But it's like our hands are the primary
Yeah.
device for communicating physically.
Yeah.
And so it was super cool to see that. And then like the idea of the BTs trying to reach out to grab us, it weirdly enough, it was the first time I think ever that I was like, maybe they're not reaching for us because they want to hurt us. Maybe they're reaching for us because they just want to
Connect.
like connect. And it's just causing something bad to happen when they do.
Yeah. Well, if like the BTs are like dead people,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, I mean, yeah, they just want, maybe they want to like have a connection back to their old world again.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So essentially, if Heartman finds his family, they're just going to void him out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Seems that way.
But no, it was cool. Very well thought out.
Yeah, I love that.
Kyle did send us an additional email way after this about the chapters we covered today. But we are going to read that at the top of next week. And much like we had said earlier, if you are interested in sending your stuff, definitely do what these people did. So like throw us a question, throw us some fun facts, give us something to think about, send us some awesome pictures of your picturesque working environment. Again, like we love hearing that you love the show and that you like what we're doing, but we don't necessarily want to like read 3 paragraphs of that on the air.
Again, contact at metalgearmondays.com.
Mhm.
Get at us. Also go to Linktree. Oh,
I was just gonna say I lied. We were like, we're gonna keep this episode shorter. And it's literally the same length as last week. So
we've got some stuff to cut out.
Yeah.
But yeah, linktree.com/Metal Gear Mondays or linktr.ee/Metal Gear Mondays. Both will get you to our Linktree where we have links to all of our socials and everything like that. You can follow us on everywhere. Again, patreon.com/Metal Gear Mondays if you want to join the Patreon. Again, we have the 3 tiers. Good stuff at $10 if you want to see our faces and see our shirts and my boobs, apparently. So that's a thing that you could do at $10.
Come read the text that's on my hat.
Yeah, come see. We have no idea. I'm looking at it right now, and it's certainly a hat, so you can see what that hat is. Linktree/Liliana Dawn for all of my stuff.
Nice.
What about y'all?
It makes me happy that I've not worn the same hat twice on this show.
Yeah, it's been different hats every week. So yeah,
you
you got to tune in to find out.
Yeah,
The Hat Man.
James.
Hat Man.
Hat
Where
Man.
people find you? I'm Hat Man. There we go. You got to find hats. I've got collectible hats hidden throughout the world. James, where can people find you on that?
For right now, just at the Rat King. Blue Sky.
I swear to God, every time you tell me that, I just
It's never not funny.
I feel like somebody threw a glass of cold water in the front of
Every
my
time.
face.
Yeah, you know, just the Rat Man on Blue Sky. Yeah.
Oh, I get the Rat King. Excuse
The
me.
Rat King. Sorry, I was thinking about the names. The Rat King.
Die Rat Man.
Oh God.
Die Rat Man.
Sick. Alessio made that mostly on Instagram. Alessio Summerfield.
Technically on Blue Sky. We're gonna get him on Blue Sky using that again.
Yeah, I'm on there right now.
Yeah.
You're on there, but you don't use it ever.
I exist.
And I talked over you, but you said AlessioSummerfield.com for your website.
I did.
Wow.
I was out of town last weekend, so the overhaul did not happen.
Coming soon.
Coming soon to VHS.
It's like one of those bridges that is lacking the necessary materials to finish. It's just sitting there forever.
Yeah.
And the materials it's lacking is your fucking gumption.
Yeah, 100% insert 100 gumption. Oh God. What do you think that fucking disgust creature of a hydrologist is doing in her fucking creepy dark room?
Puking.
Puking?
Yeah.
She's just coughing up lungs all day long.
You think she's got like a piss cup or
Piss cup.
A single piss cup.
I don't know about a piss cup.
where's she storing her poops, you think?
She's probably got a fucking shit box.
Yeah, it's like a litter box. It's just a box.
The box.